saying, like Derek Chisora, you reckon that if he fights taller guys, he's more effective than shorter? I'm not sure about that.
See, but the thing is, I mean, we say about punching technique. I think that maybe he needs to work in the gym about working. Well, first of all, discipline's very key here. Yeah. There's no secret that Derek Chisora does not get himself into the sort of shape he needs to be in. His best shape was when he fought with Vitaly Klitschko. Let's be fair. He did not look in the same shape that when he fought with Vitaly Klitschko. That when he fought David Haye, he did not look in the same shape.
Really?
Oh no, he was in decent shape for Haye.
It was decent shape.
It's hard to tell.
Decent shape against a world-class fighter is.
I don't know if
the only time he came in really bad shape was against Fury.
No. He wasn't in bad shape. He was in awful shape.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that even that, I don't think he relies on his shape. I think it's nothing to do with that. I think it's him and his punching power and his chin. That's what he doesn't really care about that. I mean, it doesn't matter what weight he brings in. He still went the distance with these guys. So regardless of what shape you want to put him in, it doesn't have no effect really on what he's gonna do. I mean, do you think technique has got a lot to do with punch power? There you go.
It does. That's
why if we're gonna give a question Don Charles, I'd really think whoever he's fighting with, I don't know. You know what I mean? Does he really work to the nuances of how to hit correctly? Because Derek, when he punches more or less with his wrist. You know what I mean? He don't punch properly. He doesn't
follow through the shot.
He doesn't follow through.
The trajectory isn't right.
And that's right. John Charles maybe. He's not technically adept to that.
So that's the sort of thing that I'll have to ask Don Charles about because you know, because he's going to fight some big guys. He's going to have to be able to punch better, or he's going to have to be able to get in.
Yes.
And when he gets in, be more effective when he gets inside.
Yes.
I mean, listen this year. Don Charles is a fighter, right? As a fighter, he didn't really do anything, and you can see he using the same style that what he used to fight on Derek Chisora. And then, to be honest with you, it's not really technically sound, is it?
Yeah. This is what I'm saying.
However, what you have to take into consideration with a fighter, you got to ask yourself the question: does Don Charles train Derek Chisora? Does Derek Chisora train himself and tell Don Charles what to do?
No, but he's obviously if he's got the title as a trainer. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Your responsibility.
If not, take you guys back.
Okay.
Let me take you guys back.
Right.
Do you remember Audley Harrison?
Yeah,
we do.
Or did Audley Harrison train himself? Did everybody train Audley Harrison?
Well, he managed him. He managed the whole thing, didn't he? So I suppose.
Right.
You don't give no.
Okay, let's go back. Another good example. Chris Eubank, Ronnie Davis. Did Ronnie Davis train Chris Eubank, or did Eubank do his own thing and Ronnie Davis just tagged along?
Yeah, he's just a conditioner probably and a hype man.
Right,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying.
But then so was Angelo Dundee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was.
Which is a hype man.
Yep.
You're losing it, son. He was good at motivating. You know what I mean? And he got, and stuff like that.
That man trained himself. But what I'm saying is that even if whatever condition you are, they're getting paid. I mean, someone like Freddie Roach when he was training Mike Tyson, he said fuck Mike Tyson. He said fuck Mike Tyson. He was going to leave his camp because Mike Tyson wasn't serious enough. And so it's on you. If you got their name as a trainer, it's down on you. The responsibility comes down on you. So if you feel the guy's not doing anything, you should quit.
I didn't think Freddie Roach was any good for Tyson, to be honest. I really didn't.
He got him in great shape, you know. He got him in great shape, you know. Because Tyson couldn't be bothered.
What fights did he have? What fights did Tyson have under Freddie Roach?
He had one fight under Freddie Roach.
The Danny Williams fight, the Kevin McBride fight.
Yeah, he was training for the Darren, and he left halfway through the thingy fight, innit? For the Danny Williams fight, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
I've never been a big fan of Freddie Roach. If you could only coach somebody how to throw a punch and attack someone, and you don't have to give them defense, then you're just a one-trick pony.
He's good at condition. He got Tony in great shape for that Jura fight, man.
I'm not sure about. I think I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I think a good coach is invaluable, but I think the bottom line is you're going in the ring. It's you going in the ring. You know.
Absolutely.
And I think you have to make sure the training is tailored towards how you're going to fight, because you're going to fight.
Yeah, but hold on. Yeah, that's. Listen, I've sat down. I told you I sat down with Derek. I sat down in Nando's with him and spoke to him for about half an hour, 40 minutes. We sat over Nando's and ate, and we talked quite openly. And one of the things said, "Listen, man, do you look at your fighters?" And he's like, "No, I don't watch no fighters. I just do my thing."
Yeah. What level was that? If you ask me, where was he at any level? What was he fighting for?
He was about to fight Vitaly Klitschko.
Oh my god! And that's what he was telling you.
Yes.
Isn't that down on the trainer though? That's down on the trainer though. Because
not
the thing
really.
is, yeah,
you can bring a horse to water.
Virgil Hunter, when Virgil Hunter got hooked up with Khan, that's what it was about. So if the trainer's not about that, then the fight is not going to be on there either.
Well, it's a different agreement, though.
At the end of the day, listen, if you've got no respect for your trainer, no matter what the trainer tells you, you do your own thing. Because, listen, do you not hear about Don Charles and Derek Chisora having a punch-up in the gym?
Yeah.
About that.
See,
man, that stuff can't go on.
What you have to think about, Errol, right, is the relationship between Hunter and Khan, and where you have to trace back Khan's career. Like, Khan knows, like, as you said, he messed up with the Oliver Harrison situation. His family was getting involved in the Oliver Harrison situation.
Yeah, they got $2 million.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Freddie Roach was doing whatever and this and that, and Khan was trading toe-to-toe in sparring, which he shouldn't have been doing. So now he knows that he's not one of them fighters who he's good at develop. What's the word, man? Like in the ring, he's not. What's the word? He's improvising. He's not a good improviser, right? He knows he can't do that. He knows now he has to follow instructions. So
the thing is, he has to follow instructions. But there's one thing about having to follow instructions. Being able to carry that out as a coach, I can tell you now, is a different thing altogether.
Yeah.
There's some look. You got to think about. I think intelligence level's a big thing here. Andre Ward is a very intelligent fighter. But remember something. Andre Ward has been like that since 9 years old. Apart from Andre Ward, what has Virgil Hunter produced?
That's right. That's very true.
There's nothing in his resume to suggest that he can do anything with Amir Khan. And I'll tell you, Amir Khan is a man of his own thinking. If he can run out against, leave what Oliver Harrison said to him, and run out in the first round and do what he did against Gomez and get knocked down by Willie Limit, and then run out in the first round against Prescott with his new trainer and get knocked out, and then fight the way he did against Peterson and fight the same way again it did against Medina and then get knocked out by Garcia. Listen, Khan is his own man. I think Khan has relied heavily on his own skill set, and trainers have just been around him and said, all right, Khan, we'll just get you into shape. Because basically he does the same shit every single fight. Every fight. The same combinations, fast combinations he's throwing with no power, right? He throws about 150
no power.
And people standing around looking at him. I mean,
Yeah.
The only guys who fall over to Amir Khan are guys that should not be in the ring with him, like people like Delita Salita.
Malinagi. He gave Malinagi.
Malinagi, but Malinagi's got a good chin, a bit different. But I think that
you got a good chin.
Malinagi's got a good chin. Who's knocked Malinagi out?
He's been stopped a couple of times. He hasn't been knocked out. He's been stopped a couple of times, though.
Yeah, but
I guess so. He
got his jaw broken against Cotter, and he got through that, didn't he?
He got heart, though. Yeah, he got heart. He's got heart. I give him he got heart. I don't know about good chin, though. He got heart, though. But I haven't. Yeah, you're right. I don't see him floored that many times, though. You're right.
No. I think that Amir Khan, he's got fast hands. You think I'm not being funny. Amir Khan could have been like Oscar De La Hoya.
Nah. Well, hype job. Well,
hear me out a second when I say this, yeah? Amir Khan has fast hands. His footwork's okay, but if he had listened to a decent trainer, had gone through the right way, like Oscar De La Hoya went through the ranks, and had a good trainer like Oscar De La Hoya had at the time, Amir Khan could have had a totally different career. Because he's got the hand speed, he's got the boxing ability, right? He may not have a great chin, right? But the fact of the matter is, he would have had a better box. He would not been trying to trade with people the way he's trading people.
But eventually you have to train. And De La Hoya was still proven as a great chin. You see, the thing is, you get all them abilities. Yeah, he did. But you have to have a great chin at a world level.
Can I stop you right? Can I stop you right there? I'm going to say 2 words.
All right.
Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, look at the reach. He couldn't get in there.
Yeah, Tommy could use his reach.
Before you get in there, you can say that. You can say his chin wasn't that bad, yeah. But some of the punches he got hit with, Aaron Barkley, some of the ones he's been hit with, and even when he got beat by Leonard, right? He got knocked out. He just got beat up, right? But what I'm saying to you is that he still, his chin was all right. It was better than Amir Khan.
Let me tell you this, right, Ingram, right?
He got hit with James the Heat Kitchen. And
let me tell you this, right? He got dropped by Kinchin and he got off to win the floor. He got staggered really bad by Roldan before he won the third or fourth title. And he got he got floored by Benitez, I think, and he got up to win. He didn't have a great chin, but Tommy had the grip.
Yeah,
And,
he did.
I mean,
And
yeah.
it's much better than Khan. See the thing about Khan, yeah? The thing about Khan about the chin, you can say it was like could have been Oscar De La Hoya, but Oscar De La Hoya, he liked to mix it up every now and again. He didn't mind getting hit. Khan, when you hit him, like the man is doomed. And now he knows it as well. You can see him fighting. He ain't got no confidence. When he gets hit, he freezes now.
Yeah,
Every time when he goes against that last guy, right, that last guy he fought against.
Molina.
Every time he got hit, he froze. Everyone's like, ooh. And then he continues fighting again.
Yeah. He wanted to make sure he wasn't knocked out. Yeah, when he got hit.
Checking to see if it was all right.
Yeah, I'm not knocked out. I'm not knocked out. Okay, I can box again. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that's
Wait, give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me just move this conversation to the other room.
Okay. Gabe Rosada.
Yes, we're doing the not Gabe Rosada. I'm going to try and get Gabe Rosada on this week as well.
Yeah, I tried to contact.
Yeah.
I tried to contact him, man. He's busy, hard man to find, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's training hard. When they're training, you're lucky you get any interviews, man. Because they dip their head into training, man. That's it. You got to get them before they train, man.
I'm going to try and get I'll try and get him just before media day or in a hotel or something.
Yeah, media day. That's when. You can get the media day.
Yeah, like.
Sorry. Go ahead. You were saying.
Yeah, with Amir Khan. I'm not sure how much Virgil Hunter can do. I'm really not sure. You know, if you've had 4 trainers, and if you've had 4 trainers, by the time you're 26 years of age, if you don't really know what you're doing in there, then it's just gonna be a struggle, isn't it?
That's my point. That's always been my point with Amir Khan. I think that his career was badly managed from the start, right? I think if Amir Khan had stayed with Frank Warren, he'd be a better fighter than he is now.
Oh my gosh, please don't say that. Don't say that.
Let me explain something to you. There's one thing about Frank Warren, yeah? You look at Joe Calzaki's record.
It's garbage. And no one gives him respect. You fight Ricky Hatton, you have to leave him.
Wait. Garbage, right?
Yeah.
He can walk away, but he can walk away from boxing, right?
Yeah.
With the money he's made, he can also turn around and say he was unbeaten.
What? So what? But look who he fought, and look who he turned into a crackhead. Look who he went and took drugs. Because you know why? You know what? You see, Ingram, what you're missing, yeah? I understand Frank Warren looks out for his interests, and he makes sure you're always in a position where you can win a fight. But what else? You're never being tested. The bigger thing with Joe Calzaghe and everyone thing is that he's never been tested. That's why people like Ward are still calling him out. And he still feels like he has to go and defend himself because people look at him and say to himself, right, you might look at 100 years from now and say, oh, that guy looked pretty good, yeah. But we know the truth that he was never tested. Never really tested. Let me finish, yeah? He fought Hopkins and Roy Jones when they were way past their best.
Okay.
And not the Hopkins result. The Hopkins result is a legitimate result.
Let me finish. And then he fought a left cut Lacey. He wasn't even in it. He was just finding himself.
Hold on.
Wait. Jeff,
now let me throw the facts, and I'm gonna let you come in, Ingram. I'm sorry, right? And then I'm gonna let you come in. I'm just gonna be very briefly. He had a unification fight, 3 belts on the line against Mikhail Kessler. Right?
Yes.
And he won that fight. Hopkins went on to beat who? Pascal.
Yes.
Carl Froch beat him.
Who's that?
Pascal.
Yeah, but he still won a belt against a young hot fighter. I mean,
beat Pavlik.
Pascal's not
beat Pavlik.
Pascal's not that good.
Right? He won.
Oh man, you can't say that, man.
He had a unification bout against Jeff Lacey. He had a
Pascal's not that good, and Pascal got a decision in Canada against Chad Dawson.
He won a unification. He won a unification.
Otherwise, you wouldn't even know who Pascal is.
So what about the unification bout against Jeff Lacey? You know what I mean? Like you got to give him credit.
That don't mean anything.
Why not?
Jeff don't mean anything. Jeff Lacey was Jeff Lacey was a
you can't do that, man.
I could do that. I could tell. Listen, you know what? Yeah, I'm a realist. Yeah, I'm a realist. Jeff Lacey wasn't anything. Jeff Lacey wasn't.
You can't say that.
I could tell that. Listen.
Wait. You're only talking hindsight. When Jeff Lacey came out,
one at a time. Ingram first. You coming in?
Sorry, when Jeff Lacey came out, Jeff Lacey was saying he's the next Mike Tyson. It was the way he duff up.
Saying that though.
He duff up Robin Reed. Nobody had duffed up Robin Reed like that. Nobody had duffed up Robin Reed.
Is that your benchmark? Is that your benchmark? The Robin Reed who got
Robin Reed got jobbed on that though, didn't he?
Robin Reed who got messed up by Spen Ocker, yeah. The Robin Reed, yeah, who basically was.
Nah, man.
The Robin Reed, yeah. When he went to the thing, yeah, you asked Robin Reed how he got treated when he went there. They gave him a bum hotel. Right? They treated him like a bum. He goes, when he got to the weigh-in, he didn't get a chance to spar. He said the way they treated him, Yeah, it was terrible. He'd never been treated that way. But when he got into the ring, he was in no way in shape. He was terrible, right? Let me tell you something. Don't get it twisted, man. You got Robin Reed. Come on, don't be. See,
did Calzaghe beat Robin Reed? That's the thing.
Robin Reed won every day. He fought for every.
You think Calzaghe won against Robin Reed?
Robin Reed is garbage.
Hey, that fight was close, man. That fight was close. That fight was close.
I know that already. Look, Robin, you're using Robin Reed as a benchmark to say, listen, we're talking about elite fighting here. I don't know what you're on. Yeah, Robin Reed is no elite fighter, right? Nor is Jeff Lacey, right? And nor is Kessler, right? None of them guys are elite fighters.
You can say they're not elite belt. There was 3 belts on the line against Kessler.
That's what I'm saying.
3 belts. You what I mean? You cut.
Kessler was unbeaten when he fought.
And who did he fight before that? Who did he fight? Who did Kessler
Marcus,
fight?
beat Marcus Boom Boom Bear, man.
There you go. Laugh your head off. Marcus Boom Boom Bear. Who the heck is he? He's garbage.
Yeah, but there's 3 belts on the line, Errol, man.
Hey, listen,
3 belts.
The belts collect dust. All the belts do is collect dust. Look, be honest, yeah? You guys are boosting him up. Look, Calzaghe, he knows, right? The reason why Calzaghe took the drugs and all that stuff, yeah? Because he never fought people in their prime. You hear him. I can't. The reason why Calzaghe, I don't want to go overseas. I'm scared of planes. All of a sudden now, right? When them guys are over the hill, oh, he can go on the plane. Come on, man. In the 90s, when everything was popping off, you had all them big guys over there. He stood in England fighting who? When everyone picked themselves off, that's when he wants to come over. Come on.
Wait.
I'm going to keep it real with you.
Huh?
I'm going to keep it real with you. You see, after the Byron Mitchell fight, right? You see when he got dropped after Byron Mitchell and he was hurt badly, right? Yeah. Let me tell you something. Either Calzaghe or Frank Warren got really scared after that because his next 4 fights were against some fucking bums. And he got dropped by this Cabaret Salam guy. Yeah, and exactly. That guy, Evans Ashira, should never have been in the ring with him.
Listen. Look, Ingram, right? Yes. I know you want to say something, but you see, look, this is what I'm saying to you. So they got the Byron Mitchell, right? After he lost against Spinoka, I think, or he lost against someone, right? I think probably Spen, right? And then they get them. They get them when they've just lost all this, and that's how they get them. That's just how they have them fights. And if they knew they could beat someone like Left Hook Lacey because he wasn't tested, they knew they could beat him. He was looking at the size. It was easy for him.
A lot of people. If you go back and you listen to,
I know what people saying a hype job. Listen, we're smarter than that now. These days we're smarter than that. The people.
Yeah, now we are. Back then we weren't.
I know, but right now, who's the people hyping up? It was his manager. What's that guy? Gary Shaw. He was the one telling him that rubbish. It was Gary Shaw. He was the only one. When I see Jeff Leahy, my heart skips a beat.
Okay.
I remember. You can't listen. You can't pull the wool over this. I'm trying to say to you, the whole thing about Calzaghe, right? The whole thing about Calzaghe is like later in his career, and there was Chad Dawson he could have fought, right? But he decided to retire, right? There was people out there, the light heavyweight division, it was there. He could have fought some fights. Hopkins gone on to fight, beat Gene Paxson.
Could you say the same thing about Floyd, that he should fight Trout instead of Guerrero?
Listen, Floyd's still fighting guys, still full flight. Who's he fighting now?
Guerrero.
He's still fighting guys. So you leave Floyd's
no, I'm not. I think it's a good fight, but you're saying that Calzaghe could have fought Dawson as opposed to have been fighting whoever, Bernard or Roy Jones.
After he beat Bernard Hopkins, I'm saying he didn't fight no one in their prime. He didn't fight no one in their prime, and a good test.
Right. A good test. I would say Hopkins when he fought Calzaghe, right?
Yeah.
After he fought Calzaghe, who did he go and beat afterwards?
Jean Pascal.
And
Jean Pascal.
Pavlik.
Yeah.
Chad Dawson.
He didn't beat Chad Dawson.
No, he didn't beat Chad.
That's when he acted like his shoulder got popped out.
Wait, who did he win?
He beat Pascal and he beat Pavlik.
He beat Pascal. He beat Pavlik.
No.
Pavlik was his best performance.
That was before.
No. He beat Pavlik after Calzaghe.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, fair enough. All right, yeah. But who again? Who's Pavlik though? Right now, who's Pavlik?
He was an unbeaten fighter.
In the world.
He was unbeaten, wasn't he?
Pavlik, yeah. Pavlik fought all them guys when they were past their best. Jermaine Taylor was never the same after the Hopkins.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's unfair. That's unfair.
No, that's unfair.
No, that's not right, man.
It was.
That's not right, man.
You know what? Errol. I'm going to nickname you Hindsight, because in hindsight, everyone's shitting a bum. At the time,
Not that by Anderson Moreno got knocked out by Arthur Abrahams before that fight, before the Pavlik fight. He was fighting guys who got banged over before. What are you talking about, man?
What you're saying when he fought Jermaine Taylor? No, he ruined Jermaine Taylor's career. Jermaine Taylor was
Jermaine Taylor.
No. Yeah. Hopkins ruined Jermaine Taylor.
No.
Oh man.
Hopkins in the rematch, Hopkins in the rematch fucked him up, right? He was never the.
Oh man, Pavlik.
No. He was.
Taylor was unbeaten when he fought Taylor. When Taylor was unbeaten when he fought Pavlik. He was unbeaten. He was undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
Hey, because someone's unbeaten, like Nassim Hamid, right? Doesn't mean they're not finished. He was finished. Right? Hopkins messed him up mentally. Come on, man. What are you talking about, man? He wasn't the same guy. You listen. You guys need to be realist, right? Calzaghe, never fought no one top in their prime, and the guys he fought in their prime, they're not elite fighters. That's all I'm saying to you, right? There was elite fighters that he could have fought, right? I.e. Chad Dawson, who was prime that time, and it would have been a great fight for him, and then he could have walked away in the sunset.
To be honest, the only 2 decent wins on Pavlik's record is the Taylor wins.
And you don't get that now because Taylor. Look at Taylor now. Taylor's not. Look at that now. You don't get no respect for beating Taylor now. You don't get nothing for it. You don't get no respect for it.
Martinez beat Pavlik as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Martinez beat Pavlik as well.
Pavlik was beat up by them because
but what you have to. This is how I see it, right? Taylor was a huge favorite to beat Pavlik. If you're a huge favorite in a fight and you lose, and the other guy, that means you have to get. If you're an underdog in boxing and you win a fight that you're not favored to win, you have to give the guy his due.
They don't
exactly.
They don't do in boxing. That's what it is.
You have that. That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
The man's retired, right? And they're still calling him out. And Joe Calzaghe feels like even Carl Froch ain't got no respect. He was calling him out.
Who's got the better resume?
Joe Calzaghe could. You see Joe Calzaghe, right? He should have fought Carl Froch.
All right, I need to give you a direct question, Errol. I want a direct question. Who's got the better resume, Carl Froch or Joe Calzaghe?
Carl Froch.
He's the better fighter.
He's got the better resume. That's what you asked me.
Yeah. Better resume.
Carl Froch got the better resume.
And who's the better fighter? Better fighter and better resume. Who?
You asking?
You
asking better fighter?
No, who? Yeah, I want both answers for better fighter and better resume. I mean, like all round, and then Ingram.
What is that? Joe Calzaghe is a better fighter.
Okay, but you'd say
Joe Calzaghe is a better fighter.
But Froch,
that's what I say. But thingy's got the better resume.
Okay, Ingram.
Well, let's answer it this way: if you put Joe Calzaghe in the Super 6 and you put and Froch in the Super 6, you'd have got 2 different results. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean? What 2 results you'd have got? Andre would have beat the bang out of both of them. Andre would have still beat the 2 of them.
So
he beat Froch out of sight. And when if he fought Calzaghe, it would have been a closer fight. But I thought Wood would have.
It would have been a much better fight.
Yeah, it would have been a much better fight.
Because you know what? Listen, you know what?
One arm,
Calzaghe's got hand speed and and his powerful left hook. He was a good puncher, Calzaghe.
He ain't fought no one. He ain't fought no prime guy, man.
Let me tell you this
Andre
now.
Ward, wait.
Okay.
Andre Ward's done well, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Andre Ward's done well, right?
Right.
But he's done well. I'm not saying he hasn't done well, and he's beat the guys in the Super 6. The Super 6 has made Andre Ward who he is today. Without the Super 6, would Andre Ward be who he is today?
No, but no one.
Yeah, you can't.
Wait. Let's go back to Carl Froch. Let's get something straight here. Carl Froch. Now against Darrell.
Yeah.
You think he won the fight against Darrell?
Yeah, I do.
No, he didn't.
I do.
No, he didn't.
No, I do.
No, he didn't win it.
Why does everyone say that? I thought he won the fight.
No, he didn't win it. No, he didn't win it. He didn't win it.
I thought he won the fight.
No, he didn't win it. He didn't win it.
I thought he won the fight.
He didn't win it. It's quite a clear victory, actually.
Well, you might as well say Carl Froch lost against Pascal because what about that? Then that was closer. That was closer.
He beat Pascal up.
No, that was a closer fight.
That was a very close fight, actually.
There you go. That was close. That was closer than the Darrell fight.
No.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
And Darrell hurt Froch bad, man. I'm telling you.
What do you mean, man? Froch was all right, man.
Round 9, round 10, he made his legs buckle, man.
So, question to Ingram. Are you saying that Joe Calzaghe is a better fighter than Andre Ward?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying
No, you said it would be a different result in the Super 6. That's what you said.
Listen, I don't know because I don't... As far as I'm concerned, the guys that Andre Ward so far, the skill sets they've had are nowhere as good. Because you look... Okay, think about it. Froch to be honest, you can't say he's a great boxer. He's a pot shotter. Froch ain't got no jab, has he?
Froch is better than any other opponent that better than most of the opponents that Kazagi faced. What are you talking about, man? Are you serious, bro?
You do think so?
Yes, I do.
Do you think that Froch would have beaten Kessler when he was unbeaten when Kazagi
fought?
Yes. Froch beat Kessler.
Yes.
Froch beat Kessler.
You mean that same Kessler that fought Kazaki that night?
Yes. Froch beat Kessler, but he got decision because he was in their hometown.
I thought Froch beat Kessler.
Huh?
I thought Froch beat Kessler.
Yeah, Froch beat Kessler.
I'm not talking about this Kessler now in the season. I'm talking Kessler that Joe Kazaki fought back then.
Yes.
What, you think that Kessler was better?
He's the same.
I think so.
That's what he's saying.
Why?
Fresher?
No, he was more experienced against in the Ward fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, he had more experience.
Yeah, he knew how to pace his bursts in the Froch fight. You know what I mean? Like the only reason he lost against Calzaghe was experience. You know what I mean? Like Calzaghe knew when to punch when my guy was, the shit like that. Just he knew how to pace the 12-round distance better. He knew what to do. There's certain things like an old champion knows to pull out in a tough fight, and that's what Calzaghe did. You know what I mean? Just that slight bit of experience. And he used
I think that Joe Kazaki's got a better skill set, faster hands, and a better boxer than Carl Froch.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm basing that alone, and I think he wouldn't have been. We'll put it this way: I don't think Andre Ward would have got inside and bullied someone like Joe Kazaki the same way.
Nah, he would. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, I agree with you about the skill set. I agree with all that stuff. But I'm saying he never fought people like that level. Like if he fought, look, Carl Froch there was on the table. The Chad Dawson fight was on the table, and it was near the end of his career. And now he looked back at the reason why he stopped boxing is because he had hand trouble, right? His hands was hurting, he couldn't take it no more. Too much pain in his hands, yeah, because obviously he's fast hands and stuff like that. But it would have been a nice tidy up because look what Froch had done. If he fought Froch and beat him, right? You bought for a feature, and Froch still did what he did. It would have got more. He would have got more high praise. He didn't want to fight Carl Froch, and he didn't want to fight Chad Dawson. They were prime guys, bruv. They were just prime guys, you know.
Marlon Starling reckons that Andre Ward would be a B-list fighter back in the 90s or the 80s.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe, I agree with that.
Yeah?
Yes.
He couldn't have hung with Leonard and Hearns and them guys.
No.
What would have done against Nigel Benn?
Oh, I think he would have smothered out his power. I think that kind of style would have been bad for Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel would have given it a good fight. If they're fighting at super middleweight.
If you say, well, I tell you what, look what Michael Watson did to Nigel Benn. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And look at Ward's counter punching skills.
Mike McCallum would have been a better fight for him.
Yeah,
that would have been a better.
What about Chris Eubank?
It's hard.
Chris could have beat him. Chris could have beat him.
I'm not sure. You know something? No? I saw a lot of Chris Eubanks' fights, man. And some of them decisions were dodgy, man. Like when he fought Tony Thornton. I thought Thornton outpunched him. And when he fought that guy Ray Close, the Irish guy, all right, he pulled out the big punch and floored him. But them decisions were... I'm not sure about Eubanks. I'm not sure.
Yeah, when Eubank gets pushed, yeah, because he didn't like to get pushed, it would have been an interesting fight because we knew what Ben was on because Ben just comes in straight lines, you see. I don't care how much he changed. Ben always came in straight lines. And that's why it was easy for them guys to just pick him off. But Ward against someone like Jeremy McClelland. Are you serious, bruv? Are you serious, bruv? You know that's not no fucking... You know what I'm saying? And this is the McClelland who boxes. McClelland like to fight, yeah, but when he starts boxing...
I don't think McClelland would have stretched out.
Who's the other guy? The Hawk? Julian Jackson. Listen, he might have a better chance against Julian Jackson, bruv.
Who? I don't know, man. I don't know.
We need to see somebody hit Ward in the chin a bit more often. That's what we need to see.
Get hit. Yeah, he don't get hit that much.
And
we don't need to see it. He doesn't want you to see it. He's not going to allow that.
He tired quite badly in the last couple of rounds against Froch.
No, he didn't. He won so much rounds. Look. If you win so much rounds against a guy like that, you know what I mean? You inevitably, your body clock is going to say, okay, let me just... stall out until... What was he going to do? Just keep pressing and...
Listen, he made
didn't get
like
tired.
a novice.
He didn't get tired. What did Carl Froch do in them last rounds?
But I don't think he could do it against Joe Kazaki.
Listen. Joe Kazaki fight would be a different fight for him. Yeah. See, Andre Ward, he has different strategies for each fight, right?
Agreed.
Right. So what I'm saying to you, they adjusted his strategy against him.
But Kazaki's another man that can. Kazaki can adjust his style as well. You know.
Listen. Let's put it this way. If they had like 3 matches, right? They had 3 fights because their fights will be very close. In my opinion, because they'll be close. You could go either way with any of them fights because they kind of, if you look at their style, they're even. And Kazaki could adjust quite a way, but it would be an interesting fight. Kazaki could win one, Ward could win the other, but them two are very even. But the thing is, this Kazaki like having supreme over everyone. Every time Kazaki doesn't do anything, his legacy goes down. Like people don't even talk about him. They mention his name like, oh yeah, it'd be interesting. Right? But people don't really rate. They got Carl Froch above him. Carl Froch has got a better chance of getting in the Hall of Fame than Joe Kazaki.
Yeah, look, I'm going to be real with you, Ingram, man. Like, in the mid to late 90s and just post-millennium, he should have been flying. There. He should have had his plane ticket.
Yeah, he should have had his... This is what I'm saying. That's what Joe Kazaki... That's what Carl Froch is doing. He took his plane ticket and went out there. That's why people give him more respect. Because Joe Kazaki wasn't doing that, and he had excuses.
But he went out there. First of all, he went out there to defend the WBC title against Jermaine Taylor. People didn't expect him to beat Jermaine Taylor. And let's be honest, Jermaine Taylor was boxing the ears off of him.
No, they did. Of course they didn't. But what I'm saying to you is that, see, Carl Froch, the reason why they like Carl Froch is because they like guys who take chances.
Listen, right? If Carl Froch did not finish Jermaine Taylor in that 12th round, you won't be talking about Carl Froch today.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the thing. That's what makes Carl Froch who Carl Froch is. That's why people got Carl Froch up there. That's why Carl Froch doesn't care. He don't care where he fights. Joe Kazaki was picky like that. That's what people get. He turns a lot of people off. My friend can't stand him. A lot of people don't like him. Me, I like Joe Kazaki. That's why I give him that. Right, but a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people, they don't. When they meet Joe Kazaki in America, they're like, nah, not him. Right?
Yeah, I've heard people say that.
He beat some of the American superheroes. They love their Hopkins and they love their Roy Jones. He beat the two of them, right? But he never want to fight no one when they was up there. They don't like him. And they see what he was up to or the way it was handled. Hey, talking about Frank Warren. Frank Warren protects fighters so badly that when they fight anyone of note, they lose. Look what happened to Kevin Mitchell. Man,
I never rated Kevin Mitchell. Yeah, I knew he'd get knocked out by Burns.
Look, his skill set, you thought Kevin Mitchell would do something.
Man, I knew Kevin Mitchell would get knocked out by Burns, and people were laughing at me when I said
even before Burns, when he didn't get Castides, Frank Warren wanted to cry that night because he was so protected. You see Frank Warren's face, he wanted to cry, man. He put so much money in that, and he wanted to cry. You see what I'm saying? And then you got Enzo McInerney, and then when he gets David Hay. Right, he thought he was gonna because Enzo was knocking out this guy. He just beat Wayne Braithwaite. Wayne Braithwaite came off. He didn't have that much time to prepare. Now I'm saying he went against a prime David Hay, and look what David Hay did to him. And since then, Enzo's been getting knocked out left, right, and center. Hey, that guy Frank Warren, all he does is protect fighters, and he
isn't that his job though?
Yeah, but he
does a nice job. That's the point.
Yeah, he does. But what I'm saying, he kills the look at Ricky. That's what Ricky Hatton had to get rid of him. Because
wait. Let me say something to you. Amir Khan, that would be perfect for Amir Khan, though. For Amir Khan, he would have been perfect.
No. Because when he left, Amir Khan got a chance to test himself. See, regardless of what you think about Amir Khan, right? He's this, he's that. But he wants to fight the best. He wants to fight the best in his prime. Even though he loses, he still wants to go in there. Now, Ricky Hatton wants to go in there and fight the best, yeah? They gave him a Costa Zoo and England. And when he... You know what? Wait, have you heard Australian commentary on the Costa Zoo fight with Ricky Hatton? No. Have you ever heard that?
No, I haven't.
No.
They were crying. He's fouling. He's laying him low. Do you see what he's doing?
He done the right thing. He done the right thing, though, didn't he?
He's a cheat. He's a dirt.
No, he done the right thing. He done the right thing, though.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that they got Ricky as a bloody cheat. He's a bloody cheat.
Is that how you see it, though?
Yeah, I'm just saying what they that's how they perceive him. He's a fouler.
Hey, but listen. Ricky still did good against Costa Zoo, though, to be fair.
What I'm saying to you, Bradley, look where he fought that fight. Are you serious, bro? That was just a fouling, mauling, head-butting thing.
So what do you want him to do? Turn to Sugar Ray Leonard?
Could never. If that fight was on Las Vegas, he wouldn't be able to get away with that stuff.
How else was Ricky going to fight, though? What else was Ricky going to do?
That was Ricky's style, man.
Yeah, he had to turn it into a dogfight.
He wouldn't have won that fight.
Dogfight.
He would have won that fight if that was in Las Vegas.
Maybe not, but I mean, it worked in Manchester.
If Ricky Hatton had stood off of Costa Zoo and tried to box him, he'd have got himself knocked out.
Yeah, he would have got knocked out.
He smothered Costa Zoo's style. Costa Zoo when Ricky was in close, Kosuke couldn't do shit to him. When he was on the outside, Kosuke could catch him.
Listen. How many times was he there? When they clinched, yeah, the referee never stopped them. He was just there clinching, filing dirty. What my point is, yeah, because you guys are missing the point, is that when he fights guys, right, when Frank Warren got him guys, didn't get guys in their prime, right? Ricky had that WBU belt. Who the fuck, like, I don't mean to swear. Who the hell, yeah, who's holding the WBU belt for so long? Ricky still thinks that's a world title, right? Holding that belt for what? Fighting who? Who was the challengers in the belt? He was fighting.
We know that's a questionable.
Hold on. Say Frank Warren stifles your career. You think I'm joking? Look at Nathan Cleverly. He stifles your career. Who's Nathan Cleverly fought since he fought Bellew? What's going on there? What's happened there? Oh, we can't get this fight. We can't get that fight. That's bullshit. Right? That's bullshit. Nathan Cleverly had to go to America, get his own plane ticket to go to America to fight who? And even the guy who was going to fight pulled out. Man, it's ridiculous. All he does, yeah, is cashing on the fighters and doesn't have them fighting in their prime. They don't fight no one. That's why they have to leave him, because they're not getting tested. He earns you money, but you're not getting tested. He done what Barry Hearn.
Wait. I wouldn't be so sure, because he's gonna try that Burns Broner fight is going to happen.
What Burns Broner? Yeah, but yes. You know what they're doing? They threw down Gavin Reese to let Gavin Reese get in there to get his ass beat up, and they're gonna then Burns people are gonna say nah, we don't want it. That's what they're doing, because they want to give Burns another payday. Because I was saying to Beach, yeah, Burns don't need to fight Broner, because he's getting a couple of 5,000 in Scotland. He sells at arenas, yeah, and Scotland love him, right? So why they don't want to sip him at the ship? They want to have one more payday with him, right? So they're gonna get another bum over, have Burns beat him up, and then let Broner do his thing. But when he sees the way Burner's gonna have him with Reese, they won't want that fight.
Well, they'll have no choice. By the end of this year, if Broner's still champion and Burns is, they'll have no choice. They'll have to fight him.
They will fight. They will fight. I've got no doubt they will fight. I just think that I think this fight, yeah, is to make more money in terms of making that big fight happen. I think just to promote a Burns fight.
Let me ask you a question. You don't think that's a big fight? It's not a big fight.
It's a big fight in terms of getting the UK fans more involved in Broner.
Yeah, the marketing for the UK, yes, it is.
To sell the Broner fight of Burns, because when that fight actually is made, that fight can be made as a pay-per-view fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Because let's be fair, Reese versus Broner ain't a pay-per-view fight.
Yeah.
But Reese versus Burns will be a pay-per-view fight, because it'll be unification bout.
Yeah. That's not a pay-per-view fight.
Yeah, man, of course it is.
Nah, it's not, man.
Who's that? Burns versus who?
What, Burns versus Broner. It's not a pay-per-view fight, man.
Burns versus yes, it is, man.
Nah, it's not.
What are you talking about? What are you talking? It's a pay-per-view fight. No, it is.
Yes, it is, man.
It is, man. It is.
It's not, man. It's not. DeMarco versus Broner was a pay-per-view fight. Not Burns, man. Not Burns.
It is. DeMarco's gone. But Burns has got momentum.
Burns has got what against who?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who against who. He's got momentum now. That's who they're talking about. No. Forget. Forget resume. Forget resume right now. Right? Forget resume. That's who they're talking. That's who they're calling out for the fight now. He's the one being spoken about.
Not pay per view.
Yeah, man. That's pay-per-view fight.
But the only one pay per view is
hold on. Wait. Hold on. You're knocking him a second. Hold on a second. Right? Burns beat the guy. He fought. What's his name? That champion. The guy who was knocking everyone out.
Cat C. Well, you're not Cat C. Beat. No, not Cat C. The South American.
Boy, up to lightweight, super featherweight champion.
Burns beat. You talking about them guys from Puerto Rico or Colombia? You talking about? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy beat him.
Yeah.
Right. He got off the deck to beat him. Moves up to lightweight division. Beats Kazidis. And then beats Mitchell. Okay, you can say what you think about and Freddie. What's his name? Moses. What's his name?
Oh, Moses. Yeah.
Paulie Moses. He fought Paulie Moses. All right, they're not world.
No,
beaters.
They're not.
Exactly.
They're not world beaters, but they're people that you can look on the YouTube and you can say, who's Paulie Moses?
That don't mean. Yeah, come on.
Hold on.
Yeah, but who's Jason Litzer?
Yeah, but who's DeMarco? Who's DeMarco?
Who's DeMarco?
Who's DeMarco?
DeMarco's
a known guy.
No, but for what? Who did he beat? John Molina. Come on, man. Look. The only reason, right? Broner is being heralded, and rightly so, is the skill set and the manner he's dispatching. And no, let me finish what I'm saying. In the manner he's dispatching his opposition, that's why he's been heralded like that.
Who's the best guy?
But in terms of who's fought who, Don't even go there. None of them have fought
None
of them have fought any golden opposition.
Ricky Burns, yeah? In 130, right? Ingram, I know you wanted to say something, yeah? Sorry to interrupt you, yeah? Right?
That's all right.
Now, see, in 130, right? 130, who was the best guy in that division when Burns won the belt? Because it wasn't the guy he fought. That wasn't the best guy in that whole division. Who was it? Wasn't it the Cuban guy? What's his name?
What, Casamayo?
No, the guy from Puerto Rico. Sorry.
Oh, no, Martinez was it?
I know him. The one Mayweather, the one 50 Cent signed up.
Not Gamboa.
Thank you. He's the best guy in that division. Why didn't Burns fight him?
So why isn't Broner fighting Vasquez? Why isn't Broner fighting Vasquez?
I'm not talking about Broner fighting Vasquez.
No, I'm asking though. What I mean, you can go round in circles on it.
Hey, maybe he's gonna fight him next. But what? Listen. But who's the best? But you're talking about Burns done stepped up, yeah. But the best guy in the division was Gamboa. Why didn't he fight him, Ingram? Why didn't he fight him, Ingram? Who's that? Yeah, you're quiet now, innit?
No. Listen. There's only one man I know for a fact done it the right way, and that's Floyd Mayweather.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Floyd, in every division he's walked in and fought the WBC champion in each division.
The WBC champion, but they wasn't the best champion in the division.
Oh, wait. He fought the WBC, and as far as I'm concerned, WBC is the best belt out of all them belts.
I agree with you, but it wasn't. Let's talk about his division, right? Let's talk about his division. So in that division, he fought who was the best champion in his division, right? He fought
Oscar De La Hoya at light middleweight.
Yeah.
Right?
He wasn't the best in the division.
He was WBC.
He wasn't the best in the division.
Well, who was the best in the division?
Yeah, there was people like Winky Wright. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people like Winky Wright. Who else was there? I think Vernon.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You think Winky Wright could beat Floyd Mayweather?
I'm not saying he wasn't the best.
Okay. Next.
Nah, no, I don't.
Hold up. Next.
Fuck your question. Was he the best in the division? If you didn't fight the number one guys in the division, you're not the best in the division. I don't care what belt you get. You could have the number one belt, yeah, but don't mean you're the best in the division. Okay then.
Well, I think
so. Is Broner the best at lightweight then?
Is Broner? Who's the?
No. DeMarco was not better than Fink. DeMarco was not better than Vasquez.
Fuck your question.
No.
Who's the number one consensus, right?
No, forget consensus. Consensus.
You have by the consensus.
No. Yeah, and I'm saying Vasquez is a better lightweight than DeMarco. I said that before the fight. I said that before Broner beat him up.
Listen, who do they say was the number one consensus, number one guy in
Who
the
do
division?
I say?
No, not you.
What do you mean not me?
Yeah, well, no.
Me?
Me? I'm going to BoxRec. You guys keep going. I'm going to go to BoxRec and find out I'm going to see who the lightweight division is, and then we can discuss that.
You ask me opinion. I'm telling you, right? The number one consensus guy was DeMarco.
No.
Yes, he is.
DeMarco can't box as well as Vasquez. Just can't.
That's what they say.
No, but he can't. He can't. He's a come forward slugger. That's what he was. He's going to try and brawl Adrian Broner out of the title. Try and barroom brawl him. No.
Barroom brawl.
Yeah, exactly. The tougher fighter was Vasquez. Vasquez is the tougher fighter.
Listen, he's still got time to fight Vasquez, bro. He's still got time to fight.
He hasn't mentioned Vasquez's name once. Once. He hasn't mentioned his name.
I'm saying to you, he's still got time to fight him, Beats. He's still in the division. What's wrong with you? He's still got time to fight him.
I'm not saying he's ducking him. I'm saying it's all right for you to say Burns hasn't fought this guy and that guy. I'm just saying it works even for for the guys of a higher caliber. The same criteria goes for Broner. He hasn't fought Vasquez, and he hasn't. Why is he fighting Gavin Reese?
Wait. All right. Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah, the top 10 at the moment in the lightweight division. Okay. Number 10 is a guy called Ames Diaz. Yeah. Right. Number 9 is Hank Lundy. Okay. Number 8 is Gavin Reese. All right. Number 7 is Daniel Estrada. Number 6 is Raymond Beltran. Number 5 is Richard Abreu. Number 4 is DeMarco. Number 3 is Ricky Burns. Number 2 is Miguel Vasquez. And number 1 is Broner.
Thank you. Why is he number 1? Because he beat the number 1 in the division. Because DeMarco was the number 1 in the division. That's what I was trying to tell you.
No, he's number 1 because DeMarco or Broner didn't want to fight Vasquez. That's why he's number 1. If they're not going to give hold on. Let me finish my point. Hold on. Let me finish my point, Errol. Let me finish my point. Then you can come on. Let me finish my point. Errol, I was talking, finishing my point. Errol, I didn't finish my point while I was talking. Hold on, I didn't finish my point while I was talking. You can't just charge me out of my point. I've finished my point. All right, now, if Vasquez has got a belt and two of the guys with belts are not fighting him, and they're fighting other guys, and now if DeMarco and Broner fight each other and freeze out Vasquez, how does Vasquez get the chance to prove that he's the top man?
You asked me a question.
Anyone?
I'm not even answering, bro. I'm not even answering. I already said what I had to say, mate. I'm not even answering. I'm the same, bro.
My point is this. I believe that Ricky Burns and Broner is a pay-per-view fight.
Not a pay-per-view fight.
All right, well, who's a pay-per-view
fight?
Burns
don't deserve to be on pay-per-view.
What?
Burns doesn't deserve to be on pay-per-view.
Why not? Why not?
He's done nothing.
How can you decide who deserves to be on pay-per-view?
Because I can.
Wait. If he's got his belt, whether we don't rate the belt or you don't rate it, and he's packing...
That's the guy he beat. Roman Martinez.
Yeah.
Burns.
Okay. Yeah.
And Martinez is 24-0. Hold on. Yeah. Martinez was 24-0 with... No, 26 or 16, lost one.
Yeah, he did lose the fight before. And what I'm saying to you is that was Martinez...
No, that's the first fight he lost.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying to you...
Wait. Up to that point, he had KO'd nearly every... Hold on, quite a few of the people he unanimous decision KO'd a few people. Yeah, what I'm saying to you is this. Listen to this, right? Listen to this. In the division, see that Martinez, I'm on that division right now, right? Do you know there was Takeshisha at Ashiyama, yeah? Right? In that division, he just left. The super featherweight division. There was Gamboa, right? And obviously he beat Roman Martinez, yeah? He beat him, yeah? Right? But what I'm saying to you, Burns never fought the number one guy at the time, man. He didn't fight the number one guy. And that was a Japanese guy. Takeshi Ashiyama. He was the top guy in the division. He still is. He's the number one guy. Burns was No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes, he was then.
Donaire is the number one.
No, Donaire's not in that division. Donaire's not in that.
Do you know just knocked out Toshiaka Nikio, or whatever his name is? He knocked him out the other day.
Yes.
He knocked him out. Donaire knocked him out, and then he went and beat Arca the other day.
Nah, it's the wrong. Listen, it's this guy. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. This guy. Hey, read this. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. This guy here. That guy.
See, but the way I see it, right?
That guy. He was the number one guy in the division.
Let me get it up.
You can't look at it like that. Yeah, because if
he was the number one guy in number 30.
If Vasquez isn't
knows who he is, all right, and you talk about Burns don't deserve a pay-per-view. This guy doesn't deserve a pay-per-view. You don't even know who the hell he is.
No, yes I do. But what I'm saying is he was the number one guy in the division.
Does Vasquez deserve a pay-per-view shot?
Who?
Vasquez,
yeah, of course he does.
But so why? So if that's so, why aren't Broner or Burns?
Broner's a pay-per-view guy, and Vasquez is. I'm thinking. And
Vasquez ain't a pay-per-view.
Vasquez
is not a pay-per-view attraction.
Yeah, well, you asked me, yeah, and I said yeah.
But I'm saying he's not.
Well, that's your vision. Why I think he is.
Well, where are his pay-per-views then? Where are his pay-per-views? Where are his pay-per-views?
Well, maybe he's not then.
He
has no pay-per-views.
Maybe he's not then. He's not. Hey, well, he's not then. You got me there. No, he's not then. Well, he's not then. So there you go.
Wait. Burns has been pay-per-view fights.
He's not a pay-per-view fight.
He has been on pay-per-view fights.
Because it's on Box Nation. Hey, Box Nation's pay-per-view all the time, though.
But there you go. So he's pay-per-view.
Yeah, Box Nation is a scummy channel. And the reason...
I'm not disputing about what Box Nation is or not, but Ricky Burns is pay-per-view.
He's got the momentum now. He's got the momentum. He's got the fan base.
Ingram, you think you're slick, yeah? Let me tell you something. He's not pay-per-view. You think you're slick, yeah? Hey, that channel, yeah, they're not making no money. So every fight, all them undercard of them local shows, yeah, they're all pay-per-view fighters as well, yeah.
No, but all right, okay.
They're all pay-per-view as well.
Wait. Box Nation is pay-per-view. All right, that's the first thing. The whole channel's pay-per-view. Yeah. Now the big events. Burns has been on one or two big events on pay, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Rightly or wrongly, rightly or wrongly, they're trying to make.
I need to find my facts on that. Whether Burns is being pay-per-view fights.
This is a good discussion.
Rightly or wrongly, they're trying to make Burns into an attraction. So he's the man, not Vasquez. Even if Vasquez might be the better fighter. Vasquez might be the better fighter, but right now he has no pull in terms of audience or networks.
You've got the Mexican fans behind him.
Nah, they don't like him. They don't like him. He doesn't fight like a Mexican. They don't like him.
Well, that's why.
Hey, if you're Mexican and the Mexicans don't like you, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
Well, look. He's lost 3 times, right? Vasquez. He's the IBF champion, right? And to be honest with you, if he's the number consensus number 2. How comes, yeah? And I'm trying to tell you, Beats, yeah. The reason why Broner's number 1 guy consensus is because he beat the number 1 guy, and that was DeMarco. That's what I'm telling you. You beat the number 1 in the division, and I got no problem. Burns didn't beat the number 1 in the division when he was the champion.
Wait. I'm not disputing. I'm not saying that Burns is the number 1 in the world or the number 1 lightweight. But what I am telling you is that Ricky Burns, Broner, is a pay-per-view bout.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We're not saying he deserves a fight before Vasquez.
Let me ask you a question. When Ricky Patton fought Floyd Mayweather, was that a pay-per-view fight?
Yes, he deserved to be a pay-per-view.
Why?
Because what Ricky hadn't done and what Ricky done.
Wait.
Ricky hadn't beat Costa Ricky hadn't beat Costa He beat Costa and Costa
what has he achieved as a welterweight?
No, but you asked me a question. You asked me.
All right, Errol, answer. Okay.
Let me ask one question at a time. Right? He beat Costa and Costa was the number 1 in the division. Now,
that weight division.
Hold on, Ingram.
Welterweight. The fight was made at welterweight.
Yeah, no, but listen to me. I'm explaining to you. He beat Costa at light welterweight, right? And he was the number 1 division, right? Then he beat Carlos Mauser to unify the division, right? To get the double belt. He got the ring magazine belt. Then after that, yeah, he moves up to Luke Kalazi and beats him, regardless how that fight went. He went and got that belt. Went back down again into his weight class. Called out Floyd Mayweather. So he was the consensus number 1 guy in his division. The Ring Magazine, right? Champion of that division. Moved up to fight Floyd, who was the number 1 consensus in his division as well. So that's why he deserved to be pay-per-view. That's why.
No. You see, you contradicted yourself. You contradicted me. You contradicted yourself there. Let me tell you why. Because Collazo won that fight. So why does he deserve to be the pay-per-view event? You know, Collazo won that fight. You know it.
I agree with you.
Right? So he doesn't deserve to be the paper.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm saying to you. You asked me why is he pay-per-view? You asked me why is he pay-per-view, and
that's exactly why we're saying Ricky Burns is pay-per-view. It's not because he's got a better resume than Vasquez. It's because he's got the people who. What I'm saying, it's not because Let me ask you a question, Beats. Would you pay to see Ricky Burns fight? Only against Broner.
No, that's not what I asked you, Answer the question.
No, I wouldn't pay to see him fight.
Listen. Answer the question. Would you pay, not Broner. Would you pay to see Ricky Burns fight?
No.
He's not a pay-per-view. Let me ask a question, Ingram. Would you pay to see Ricky Burns fight?
I wouldn't pay to watch Adrian Broner fight.
Answer the question. Would you pay? That's it. So he's not pay-per-view.
I haven't paid to watch Floyd Mayweather fight. I've watched it on the laptop, so that's a question that really...
Would you pay?
That's not a good question, is it?
Would you pay?
That's not a good question.
Would you pay to watch Adrian Broner fight?
Yeah, I would.
No. Beast, would you pay to watch Adrian Broner fight?
Yes, I would.
Yes, and so would I. And so would I. And that's
that's my point. Both of you guys are lying because both of you guys can watch fights free on laptop. So wait. So that's really not true.
No.
Because you guys,
I would though. But Ingram, I can watch it that, but I would pay to him. If I was an option, I would pay. If I want to watch it on my laptop, on my screen, on my TV, I'd pay. That's because I got my money. I work. I'd rather watch it on my TV. I like that better. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Now I'm asking you a question. Would you pay to watch Ricky Hatton fight?
No.
Beats, would you pay to watch Ricky Hatton fight?
I would probably pay for the Floyd fight.
All right, no.
The Floyd fight, the Floyd fight, yeah.
Not Floyd. All right, let's say he fought another champion. Would you pay?
If he fought Junior Witter.
Any other champion.
Yeah. I'd watch that. I'd pay for that.
But that's what I'm saying, and I agree because I'd pay for Ricky Hatton. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. And this is where the argument fails. I'm telling you, and then you prove my argument. He is not a pay-per-view star. That's all I was coming to you. right? And I had to bring different directions. Now, both you're quiet now, yeah, because you know I'm telling the truth. He's not.
Oh, no.
This dude.
Wait, let me stop you there.
There you go.
Hold on. I'm going to pull two guys' names together, right? That neither I think are pay-per-view, right? But still is a pay-per-view fight. Devin Alexander and Timothy Bradley.
Nope. They are pay-per-view, but I wouldn't pay for it.
They're not pay-per-view.
Wait, they're pay-per-view, but you wouldn't pay for it.
Nah, I wouldn't pay for it.
Hold on. If that's a unification, pal, that's different. They were both champions. So what?
I don't care. They're not. In my eyes, I won't pay to watch them. I won't pay to watch them. I agree they are pay per view, but I wouldn't pay to watch them.
I don't think neither of them are pay per view.
Well, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you.
But it's a pay per view fight.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you either way. On that one, I say either way. Go on, do it
now. Broner versus Broner versus Burns. The reason why that would be pay per view because US versus the UK.
Listen.
That's what it's down to, man.
No, listen. My point is Burns is not a pay per view. That's why I said Burns is not. Broner is. Broner is a pay per view star, not Burns. That's why he gets pay per view. But take Burns out the equation. Take Adrian Broner out the equation, and you're not getting no dough. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. That's all my whole point was. I know who's pay per view and who's not. Like DeMarco. Right? Let's ask the question. Is DeMarco a pay-per-view?
No, he wasn't.
Huh? Exactly. Exactly. Bring Broner into the equation. You're getting dough. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And why do you get to that status that you're pay-per-view? Who you beat and how you beat them?
I think it's more how you beat them.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. That's what it is. Yeah. And that's why certain people are pay-per-view and some people are not. Do you know for Floyd's most of Floyd's career, Floyd wasn't a pay-per-view star until he fought Arturo Gatti. Did you know that? Up until that, he wasn't even a pay-per-view. He wasn't in pay-per-view. People never paid no money for him. Fights are all free. Only when he fought Arturo Gatti, then he got paid. Because who? Who was the pay-per-view star? It wasn't Floyd. It was Arturo Gatti. Yes.
But hold on.
Let's understand certain things, bro.
Wait. Okay, Burns is not a pay-per-view star. Agreed.
Yeah.
All right? But do you think Broner needs Adrian Broner needs Burns?
Yes, he does.
Doesn't.
Yes, he does. He needs guys like Burns. He does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
They need one, and I personally think they need one another.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Wait. Look at the lightweight division.
They're what?
All in the lightweight division.
I'm on the lightweight division. I'm on the lightweight.
Who's in the lightweight division?
It's stacked. It's got Richard and Brew.
With what?
Richard and Brew can't sell nothing. He couldn't sell out my room. You know what I mean? He couldn't sell out my bedroom here.
Talking about. So what division does though? It's stacked.
My belly bust, man.
I mean, what's Richard and Brew selling?
It's got Richard and Brew.
No. Errol. He needs guys like Burns because, as I said, they're building Burns into an attraction, right?
Yes. But Beats. See, this is where I disagree. Burns is an attraction in Scotland already. If Burns is in Scotland, in England, Burns is a pay-per-view star in England, right? In England. But he's not a pay-per-view star worldwide in America. He's not, right? He's an attraction already, Beats. He's an attraction already. Everyone knows who he is, right? But he's not a pay-per-view star worldwide. He's not.
No, he's not. No. But it's a combination, though. Like what I'm saying. Look. Abril and Vasquez, right? They're no use to Broner because the risk to reward it just doesn't think. Just doesn't weigh up. Just doesn't weigh up. Now. Yeah. Burns, they're building him into an attraction, yeah? He's got a belt. People are screaming about him, and he hasn't even done as much as probably a Brill or Vasquez. So that's why that fight has to be made. And he's got a bigger fan base than them guys. He's probably more popular than them, both of them guys over there right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
And all it takes is for Ricky Burns to come across to America and fight someone half decent.
Yeah.
What?
And they'll make the Broner fight in a heartbeat, and they can make that fight in America, and it'll sell well.
Yeah, but Ricky Burns, but every fighting purist, you can't con the fighters purist. They look at this guy and say, "Come on, who's this? Come on." You can't. It's like when they saw Joe Kawasaki. They said, "No. What's that? He slaps."
Wait. Burns, wait. A lot of people thought that Katsidas was going to kick Burns' ass. If you remember,
can't see this year because you can't see this. He got knocked down and beat up. But time they got
this is pay-per-view. Oh, wait. Kazzy, this is pay-per-view, though.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with
Hold
that.
on,
I'm not going to argue with
that. Hold on. You guys keep talking. I'm just going to take a call. Hold on.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, but Beats, look, man. We could go around in circles all day, but the truth is the truth, man. You know what I mean? Truth is the truth. Certain guys get it, and certain guys don't get it. You know what I mean? Broner worked his way into the pay-per-view. Yeah, the start and his skill set, and there's certain people he's beat, yeah? But you have to beat the number one in the division, man. You have to beat the number one guy in the division, how you get the props out here, man. That's
that's what Broner's going to be trying to do when he fights Broner.
It's number one now already.
I mean, Burns. That's what Burns is going to be trying to do. When he fights Broner, he's going to see...
The Burns fight, yeah, they don't want... The Frank Warren doesn't really want that fight, because they want to make another payday of Burns, yeah?
Yeah, well, it'll just be a paper champion who Frank can juice money off. Yeah.
He's a champion. Because you know why? His next defense was, right, when he was in that weight division, right, when he was in 130, right, his next defense was against Broner, and they gave up the belt, moved up. Yeah? Right? Then, yeah, Broner moved up in the division. Now Broner becomes number one guy, and now they're forced to fight. They didn't want to fight him. They could have fought him at 130. They could have fought him at 130 beats. They didn't want to fight him.
You see, this is why it's a tricky argument. People want to say Nonito Donaire is a ducker. But how is he a ducker, right? He took two, I think, who did he fought that Mephabula, he had a belt. And he beat the Japanese guy. That guy was a champion in his own right with plenty of defense. But because he hasn't fought Rigondeaux, they're saying he's a ducker. But is he a ducker? Is he I wouldn't say he is. And he's pay-per-view. He's pay-per-view right now.
Yeah, but you see...
But there's people who say, well, he's not real until he fights Rigondeaux. Who's Rigondeaux fought compared to Donaire?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to... You make a good argument there. You make a good argument.
That's what I'm saying. You can all it's easy to say because okay, Broner is the top man. He is the top, but he's in a way he's top man by I don't know. Is default the right word? He hasn't beat Vasquez. I mean,
in your opinion, it's like you know what? Listen to this, your beats, and I'll just clear something for you, nice and clear. When Carl Froch and Andre went together and fought, right? People were still talking about Bute. Bute is this, Bute is that. Now Bute and then Mondre will clearly point. He ain't fought no one. He ducked out the tournament. He wasn't even in it. He ain't fought no one, and he needs to prove himself. Yeah. And Mondre was so right, and that's the same thing about Vasquez. Same thing. We're talking about him, but he hasn't proved himself.
He hasn't had the chance though. Hold on. If Burns, Broner, DeMarco are not calling him out, how does he get the chance to prove himself?
They don't rate him. He's not rated, bruv. He's not rated.
Nah, he's not that. You mean they're not
fighting him because... It's a Bute argument. You just like to have...
No. But Bute, Vasquez ain't no Bute.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. No,
yes,
he's
he is.
No, he's
not.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No,
he
he's
is.
not.
He ain't proved nothing.
No, Bute had the hype. No, hold on. Bute had the hype machine behind him. Vasquez ain't got no hype machine behind him. He hasn't got none. Huh?
You like Vasquez?
It's not a matter of I like him. I have to recognize. No. Errol, I'm asking the question. It's not a matter if I like him. I have to recognize his skill set.
What skill set is that? Who's he beat?
What do you mean? Who's he beat? He just beat that guy Gester, who's a media hype. Yeah, but who else? Who else is coming to fight him? Who else is trying to fight him? Who is trying to fight him?
Why you got him out there? He ain't fought no one.
Errol, who's trying to fight him?
No one wants to fight him because he ain't fought no one.
Oh, God, man. No one... Wait. Look. It's not... He's not getting the fights. Nobody's coming to fight him. Look. It's either two things, right?
Why are you getting a fight?
Wait. It's either two things. He either fights somebody who is really technically hard. Who is that? Or he fights somebody with a high profile. That guy Gester had a big fan base. And he beat him. Mm-hmm. What else could he do? That's what he has. There's no point in fighting Richard Abril. Because if he beats Richard Abril, he hasn't got no fan base. He can't sell nothing. He has to beat guys with fan bases. So he can get his face shining up on the network. You know what I mean? But them guys don't want to fight him. The guys with the big profiles, they don't want to fight the guy. Because they know he's going to make it an awkward fight. Broner ain't called his name out. DeMarco didn't call him out. Burns ain't called him out. Gavin Reese weren't going to fight. Why isn't Gavin Reese fighting Vasquez? If he's so easy. Because it's all about the money and the profile. And right now, all the profile guys, I'm not saying they're ducking Vasquez. They're just saying, well, it's not. I don't think they're scared to fight him. I don't think he's that special. No, I don't. But he's just not, he's in the who's who needs him club right now. That's where he is, and he's not getting no fights. You know, so like I said, he wants to fight Broner. You don't think Vasquez would fight Burns? Right, you mean me right now?
Vasquez, you don't think Vasquez would fight Burns?
Yeah, of course he would.
Would Burns fight him?
Well, that's the whole point.
I don't think Burns would fight him.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So
no
if he can't fight these guys with the belts, how can he get to prove himself?
No one cares about him though. No one cares about him. Yeah, he's in the who want the clips. They don't rate him. They just throw his name out there because he's a champion. But that's it. They don't want to fight him. He don't want it. You don't want to fight him. All right? But he's not no danger, man. It's like Winky Wright when he was in the division with Shea Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya didn't want to fight Winky Wright.
But it's not a matter of he's a danger, man.
Oscar De La Hoya didn't want to fight Costa Tszyu. He didn't want to fight Costa Tszyu. He didn't want to fight Costa Tszyu because he knew Costa Tszyu was a danger, man. He blatantly went right past him. He said, that guy's a beast at the division. I ain't fighting him. He said, nah. I'm not fighting him. So that's what happens in boxing all the time. Some people are danger men, and their styles don't go with yours. And your trainer says, "Nah, I'm not fighting him." That's what it is. They don't want to fight him. He's a nightmare. It's like Trout and Mayweather. Nah, why would you fight Trout? Why would you do that? Why would you do it? You wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's how things are, beats. It's how things are.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Floyd should fight Trout. Right? Because Trout has no fan base, yeah? But I'm saying he's a harder fight than Guerrero.
Yeah, okay, maybe. But what I'm saying to you is that damn guys get overlooked. Look, man, our guy Bunge is overlooked. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. That's how it is, beats. That's how it is. Boxing, they do that. And until they're one belt, one champion, you can duck people as much as you want, mate. Because your whole thing is trying to make money and keep the belt as long as possible. That's what they try and do. Now, Broner, it doesn't matter who Broner. They give him look what they're doing with Garcia, right? Garcia when he got the belt after he beat Eric Morales, and look at the pickings he's got. Easy pickings, bruv. He's having a great time.
Yeah, of course he is.
I don't see him losing that belt for a long while. If he keeps picking like he's picking, never losing that belt. And why not Broner? What?
Hold on. Danny Garcia. Yeah. His next fight is against Zab Judah, okay?
Yeah. Easy pickings.
You think that's easy pickings?
Easy pickings.
There are people out there, I'm no word of a lie, that think Judah's going to kick Garcia's ass.
There was people out there thought Mike Tyson was going to beat Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, enough people. Yeah. You go to the barbershop in Tottenham and say, "Nah, man, Tyson got kicked Lewis's ass."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. People,
even I thought Tyson was gonna think, but I had a bad case of Tyson.
I knew Tyson was gonna lose badly. I should have bet my money. I knew he was gonna lose badly. There was no way I was believing that. I looked at his last fight, looked at everything. I said, Lewis is nah. I said, no way Lewis is gonna be in this fight. It was timing, and this is what I'm trying to say to you. Garcia is going to have that belt as long as he wants because they're doing easy pickings. You got to understand.
No.
Easy pickings, man.
Wait. There's one guy you're missing out on here. There's a man called Lucas Matisse.
Yeah, I know him.
Right.
He got beat up by Vivian Harris.
Did he?
Yes. Swallowed his eye up, shut him down completely, and he beat him up in Argentina and they stopped the fight. Yeah, go on, you continue.
Lucas Matisse?
Yeah, you're quiet.
Against Garcia.
Huh?
Lucas Matisse, Garcia, who wins?
It's a good fight. It's whoever lands first, I think.
Good fight. That's a good fight. You know what I mean? Right now, if they fought, it could go either way.
Could go either way. 2 punches.
Go either way. You really, that's a really close fight. You know what I mean? I'm be honest, it's a close fight.
It wouldn't come down to the power of that fight. People think it would. It wouldn't. It's good. That's going to come down to who holds the boxing together.
Yeah, who holds up to most pain, man? Because there's some pain they be throwing on each other. Yeah. That's pain, man. That's what I'm saying. Is who can take the most beating, bro? Because
I did a prediction for the Zab Judah fight, and I think that Zab Judah is more mouth than actually action now. Now,
hey, Zab's a serious guy, but against certain guys, yeah, he doesn't. The thing is, yeah, as he's got older, he throws less punches, and he just basically goes in for the knockout. He's almost like that guy. Who's the guy who Devin Alexander beat? Randall Bailey. He's on that thing. He just looks really...
I love Randall Bailey, you know. Win, lose, draw, I love Randall Bailey because he can crush that one shot.
I can't stand that, man. That's not boxing. can't stand.
We're not talking about boxing. We're talking about
what Zab Judah does, is that's what he does, right? That's what he does. He does the same thing. All he does, he goes in there, he moves around. He doesn't even throw a jab. He doesn't believe in his jab. All he believes is his uppercut and his hook, and that's it, right? Now Garcia's got everything. He uses everything to his advantage. He's slow, but he's just tailor-made for him. If Zab needs to try and mug him, that's what Zab wants to do. Zab wants to go in there and try and mug him.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen because the old Angel Garcia's worked to treat again.
Yeah, well, his mouth is a bit leak for that Angel Garcia boy.
Yeah, but Angel Garcia, right? When he talked about Amir Khan on the flying carpet, yeah.
Oh, that was ill. That was
that was funny.
Yeah.
That shit was funny, man.
That was
and then he went to Zab Judah and told him to take off the Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Yeah. That shit was funny, man.
So that stuff wound up Zab and Zab.
The thing is about when you're fighting a guy, if they're old men, cause you got their time. Like if Dad wants to gun you, right? Before you should keep your mouth shut. When it's your turn, you go in and scar him up as well. But even if Zab had his turn to talk, Garcia's dad would have jumped in anyway. That's what Garcia's dad does. He doesn't allow you to speak, right? After he's talking, he this is you. When you're talking, he interrupts you as well.
Now, when I
see what you know what, I think that a fight between Garcia and Mayweather would be funny only because of Angel Garcia and Mayweather. I think that'd be exciting.
They'd never fight.
Wouldn't they?
Nah, because they're both on Al Heyman. There's no point. And Garcia and Al Heyman looks out for his fighters. He makes them get money. They would never fight.
Now, when I say this, right?
The actual pay-per-view and the pre-fight with it would be amazing. I think.
They're good.
Yeah. I don't think that fight, but when I said, I better put this now. Zab Judah, before I say this, is a lot better fighter than Andre Berto, but they have the same fact, and I'm going to repeat it again. They put in disappointing performances, and then a few months go past, a year, and then they get a big fight. And all of Zab's gonna beat him. Yeah, Berto's gonna thing. I don't know if it's because they've got speed. They look spectacular in certain highlight reels, and then when they fight, it's the same all again.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I have to agree. I got caught with Berto there.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I looked at Berto, and I thought, this guy's bigger, he's stronger, he's probably faster than Guerrero, and Guerrero wanted to mash him up, man.
Nah, but you got to understand about that, he come off a drugs charge, and his mind wasn't there. And the thing is, you look about Berto, he still went on the rematch with Victor Ortiz. Oh, because that thing never happened. He was supposed to fight Shane Mosley, and the Haiti thing happened. He's had bare lapses in his career. I don't know if that's messed up. And then he had a shoulder injury as well.
How can you you're bringing all the man's life history into why he's not good? That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. You can't bring the whole man's whole life history.
I'm just telling you what it is.
Well, I could sing you the blues. I could sing you the blues for the whole day while I'm not a millionaire. But what does it mean? It means nothing. You know what I mean? I could sing the blues to you all day.
Berto would never have beaten Shane Mosley. Mosley would have cleaned out Shane.
He would have cleaned his clock. He would have done. That would have been
the end of Berto. You wouldn't be talking about Berto.
I think Shane would have beat him up.
Bad.
Shane would have beat him up. You know?
Worse than Mayorga.
Yeah.
I agree. Let me tell you. The thing is, my point is that Berto, right, regardless of what you're saying about him, he's always willing to fight things, but certain things happen. And now, he had a good long layoff before he fought, before he fought Guerrero. And I'm telling you, he would like to fight Guerrero again. Yeah, he's chance to fight him again. He wants a rematch. Yeah? He got caught off. Yeah, his game plan was off. But he's more than what you think. He's nothing like Zab. And even Zab, right? Zab sometimes he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, right? But Zab wants the rematches. People don't give him he wanted a rematch with Cotto, after he lost. Yeah, he wanted a rematch with Cotto. He wanted a rematch with Costa Zoo after he lost. When he wanted a rematch look at when he got a rematch against what's the game again? Spinks, Corey Spinks. Look what he did to him. That's what you guys don't understand.
Yeah, but at the same time, no. Here's what I'm saying though. No. What? Look, error. Let me say my point. All right, let me get my point, and then you guys can get in. Right? Look, I said it already, Errol. Judah is a lot better fighter than Zab. What I'm saying is, for all of Judah's speed and his exceptional boxing ability, he hasn't fulfilled. He should be for the ability he has. He should be a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
He should be a Hall of Famer. Yes, he should be. Yes, he should. He's the only guy I saw, right, who was just as fast as Floyd. right? But Floyd improvised on him, and he took over, right? Listen, that guy was just as fast as Floyd. I'm saying he should be. I'm saying he should be. I'm saying he should be.
Mildred Taylor was better. Mildred Taylor is better than Zab at everything.
No, he had a lot of defensive flaws. No, he had a lot of defensive flaws. No, he had a lot of defense. No, he had a lot of defensive flaws. He had a lot of defensive flaws.
Mildred Taylor was better.
No, he had a lot of defensive flaws.
So does Zab. Mildred Taylor's better fighter than Zab. Are you serious?
No, what? Based on what? Based on what?
Based on what?
Yeah, based on what? Based on what?
Look, he beat Chavez.
No, he didn't beat Chavez. No, he didn't. No, he didn't beat him. No, he didn't beat him. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't beat him. No, he didn't beat him. No, he didn't beat him. No, he didn't beat him.
But at the end of the day, he got stopped.
Yeah, he got stopped.
That's it.
He got stopped.
That's it.
Because he didn't have the technical sense to do what he had to do to see the fighter. He didn't beat Chavez.
Wait, there's a man you're forgetting. The man called Frankie Randall, was it?
Yeah.
You see what he did to Chavez?
Yep.
The way he dropped Chavez in that first fight was funny, man. When Chavez went down, it was so funny, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Errol. No, he didn't beat Chavez. Despite what, I know people are gonna get mad at me here. No, you can't say that, man. Richard still no. It was the last round. It was the last round, right? He was winning the fight, right? He should have been boxing a lot more clever. The commentators.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? The trainer said, "Go out. You're losing."
No, it's Mildred Taylor's fault. He's fighting.
He was winning the fight.
No, it's Mildred Taylor's fault.
Hey, listen, and don't forget about that. We're talking about skill set, and I'm telling you. So I'm saying if Zab should.
Well, that's the same thing on Michael Nunn and James Toney. Michael Nunn was winning that fight by a landslide and then got tagged.
Yeah,
that was it.
Is he Hall of Famer?
Who?
And is Michael Nunn a Hall of Famer?
Probably not. No.
Why not?
Well, he's a good fighter. He beat a whole heap of guys. Good guys as well.
Exactly. His skill set is really good. He should be a Hall of Famer on that sense. That's what I'm saying. Guys, don't call your skill set don't mean you're Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I'm saying he should. I'm saying he should have fulfilled his potential more. That's what I'm saying. But he didn't. And you can't tell me that see, you're getting caught up in the hype. Mildred Taylor, yeah, he did have exceptionally fast hands, but
he was a sick champion, bro.
Yeah, well, name some of his classic wins. Go on, then.
Buddy McGurk.
Yeah, he beat Buddy McGirt. Yeah, one.
Mildred Taylor is most famously known for the fight with Chavez.
For the fight he lost.
That's it.
The Buddy McGirt fight was
the fight he won, and the fight he won.
Nah, man.
He didn't win.
He's known for Chavez stopping him 2 seconds to go.
Yeah, Chavez stopped him.
No, the argument was Beach puts was Zab should be a Hall of Famer. I'm saying if he should be a Hall of Famer.
I didn't say. No, Errol, you're twisting what I said. You're twisting what I said. I didn't say he should. I said with his ability.
His potential.
Yeah, his potential. That's what I said.
And his skill set,
he
should have been. But he never fulfilled his
potential. Yeah, that's what I said.
Soldier Mildred Taylor.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that.
You're damn right you could say that.
Yeah, you could say that.
Right, that's what I'm saying to you. And
in that case, then you could say the same about Harold Graham as well, then, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah.
You're having a laugh.
No, you could do.
Wait,
you could do.
Wait, hold on.
Not Hall of Famer.
Wait, he fought Sambu Cullen. Wait. He fought people in their prime. Sambu Cullen Bay.
No, he lost against them.
McCallum.
He lost against them.
Yeah, but they was in their prime.
So what? He lost
prime, man.
He lost. So what? He lost against them.
Yeah, just like Mildred Taylor and Zab.
No,
they flopped.
They were winning though. Both Mildred Taylor and Zab Judah were world champions.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, I suppose. But so was Michael Nunn. Michael Nunn was a world champion.
All down. That's what you're all down. You can't get one.
Yeah, but so was so was Michael Nunn a world champion.
We ain't talking about Michael Nunn. We're talking about Thing. We're talking about Thing, innit?
Yeah, but Michael Nunn didn't fulfill his potential.
I don't know about that.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Hold on. You're going to go Hall of Fame, and then you can start talking about a successful defensive, a world title. Larry Holmes had X amount of successful defenses as a world champion. Lennox Lewis had X amount of defenses. Vladimir Klitschko's had X amount of defenses as a world champion. Kawasaki had X amount of defenses as a world champion. So if you're going to go down that route, then people like Kawasaki should be Hall of Fame as well then.
Yeah, and Sven Otke should be, probably a first ballot Hall of Famer.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I'm coming. Are you guys? Wait, what are you guys smoking? What are the two of you guys smoking? Are you bloody serious, man? The two of you are smoking something. Are you telling me, yeah?
Right.
Wait. It's called reality we're smoking. It's a cigar.
No. You need someone needs to wake you up, give you a slap, yeah? Let me. You talk spin up.
Called reality.
Someone needs to throw cold water on you while you're in your bed, yeah? Wake you up. Let me tell you something, right?
All right.
You think spin up because should be a Hall of Fame? Is a Hall of Fame?
No, we're saying by certain criteria.
He looked against Robin Reed, yeah?
No, he didn't. No.
He looked at Robin Reed, yeah?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Cheated. Robin Reed got cheated.
Yeah, but he did. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he got the point. He won, innit?
And he was scared. And even when he beat Charles Brewer, yeah, Charles Brewer got robbed in Germany. That was the first robbery. That's why Germany started to do their robbery shit. That was when Germany started jobbing everyone. Right? They pay you so much money to come over there, but they used to job you. That's when Germany got the record, yeah, for jobbing. When you go to Germany, you know you was gonna get robbed. You knew you was gonna get robbed.
The Italians were first. You had to knock
the Italians were really bad.
Well, you can say that, but how come Nigel Benn won over there?
Who against?
Against the guy.
Galvano. He nearly got knocked out in the last round, boy.
Talk about the first fight.
What, Marcus Galvano? Yeah, because he won it clearly. I mean, he did.
Where was that?
Yeah, he won that clearly though. So
where was that?
It was in Italy. But no, they had trust me, Errol, they had a worse reputation than Germany before.
Yeah, and Robin Reed won his world title out in Italy as well.
Yeah, they had a worse reputation. Like at the start of the 80s, they had a really,
but Germany's bad, man.
Yeah, German caught them up and took them over.
No, but Germany, look what they done the other day with Marco Hook. Hatman was talking about it.
Oh, that guy with the I haven't seen that fight yet.
No, where? You seen that fight, Ingram?
But
Hook lost that fight, man.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Something? I saw Hatman's video when he played around, and I don't know. That's why I don't score fights, because sometimes I'm looking at it and saying, that guy didn't look that good to me. The punches, I'm not saying Hook looked good.
Ingram, when Beats is watching fights, it is long. Every round is a 10-10 round for him. Forget it, mate. Okay, who's winning? Beats will give it. I'm not too sure.
Nah. I mean, I need to see.
Ingram is the worst judge ever.
No, I do score, but my criteria is a bit harder.
Can put on my sound effects, then you'd love listening to boxing with me.
You'll be right. You'll be fine. Sound effects are good. If anything, where we could put a fight on now, all of us watch it and we could just commentate over it. But Beats is the worst one for judging. Worst, man. He's the worst, man. No.
But I thought the Troy fight was a much closer than what you had it. Much closer.
The judges had it
against your Dan.
No,
one judge had it like how I did. Or one of the commentators did.
That judge here didn't know what he was doing because two of them was on my side.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man. Hey, let's go back to what we were talking about.
I thought the guy did all right against the round. What I saw, it looked tight to me. It looked tight.
I know. Every round looks tight to you. Let's go back to what we're talking about. Hey, Spenotka Hall of Famer. So where was you now? You guys are smoking something, yeah? How's that?
No. We said based on his
record
consecutive
and how much.
That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit these days.
Of course it don't mean shit.
That don't mean shit. And that guy, Michael, look, man. Look, let's talk about Harold Graham. He should get in the Hall of Fame. Do you think Chris Eubank should be in the Hall of Fame?
Successful world title defenses. Well, you could say so.
Who's he fought?
Well, he had two historical, at least in the British archives, the win against Ben and the Watson win. It's kind of
he beat Watson twice, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who's Watson fight?
Nigel Benn.
Yeah, when did he fight? When did he fight him? When they were both domestic, it didn't mean shit.
No, when he was undefeated, blowing people away in seconds.
For the British Commonwealth.
When he was one of the biggest. He had the biggest punching reputation out of all the punchers.
British Commonwealth belt didn't mean crap.
Yes, it did.
Wait. Let me see something. There's not a lot of guys that would have stuck in the ring that night and taken them blows that Ben was.
Ben was brimmed the night to fight. All he was doing is hooking. Man, I could have blocked them myself, man.
Yeah, you'd need Skype in North Middlesex today if that was you.
That would be pay-per-view. That would be pay-per-view. I would pay to see that fight.
All I have to do is counter it and check hook him. Every time he threw that, check hook him.
Yeah.
You're
checking to North Middlesex, boy, hospital. You know what I
mean? He's not gonna get me like Logan. He wouldn't get me like Logan. Trust me, bro.
You'll be checking into Bartholomew's hospital about check hook, check in hospital. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's hard to weigh up the resumes with you, Banks. I find, you know, because if you look, what people, I tell you what, people get confused whether it's been a great fight or a great resume. Like you see the Castillo Corrales fight. Let's say if it was a boring 12-round decision, nobody would be weighing up them guys' resumes and their fight. You know what I mean? Because, you know, but because it was a historic, it's probably the greatest fight ever, right? But because it was such an epic fight, them guys, they've been immortalized into something else now. But if you look at their resumes, who's Corrales really beat?
Oh, listen, that fight was just the modern day fighting because they're not used to people standing there bashing the shit out of each other. But you're right. Who Corrales beat and thing and that. But he's a thing. How many weight champion was Corrales? Oh, was Diego Corrales?
About 2 weight or something.
At that point, 2 weight champion, and he unified the lightweight belts, right? In that division, because Castillo was a WBC champion, he was WBO champion at the time, and he beat Ashley the Freitas. Right?
No, yeah, he did have some good wins, but
so what I'm saying is the belt. When you what makes someone great is the belts and the good fight, like Marco Antonio Barrera versus Eric Morales in the first fight. It was a unification belt, WBO belt versus WBC belt, and what I'm saying is that the epic fights and the belt come together, and you have a great fight. It'll immortalize you because people still talk about the Barrera Morales fight up to now, but
here's what I'm saying.
Overshadowed that now is the Pacquiao and Marquez trilogy. Is like one of the best trilogies of all time right now. Well, it's one of the best trilogies of all time.
4 fights, and that's not a trilogy. It's 4 fights, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but hear what I'm saying. People don't want to admit it, right? But because of the way boxing is structured, you can say, yes, this guy is pound for pound, Hall of Fame, and this and that. And then someone can contradict it because someone else is weighing it up because they saw a great fight. Someone else is weighing it up because they're reading the box recs and the guy had 20 defensives. Someone else is weighing it up. Oh, he's got this belt, he's got that belt. You know? Because it's not like football. We can say, okay, Liverpool won 20 championships. Can't dispute it. That's it. It's a wrap. It's like, who's the best out of Jesse Owens and Usain Bolt? Well, Jesse Owens won 10.25. Usain Bolt run fucking, you know what I mean? 9.50. Usain Bolt's in the shower. Jesse's still on the track. So you can see it. You can see who's the best.
People have
boxing is down to interpretation. We know that a lot of people don't want to admit that. So you could easily say Floyd should fight Trout, but Guerrero's got a belt and he's made it. I mean, like, and you can say Burns hasn't done that, bro. It's too easy because boxing. I mean, like as I said before.
Let me put this away, guys.
Yeah.
The way I see it now is I don't think you can ever call anybody a great fighter anymore.
Why?
The days of call. I'll tell you why. Because if there was one belt, if there was just one belt, a WBC belt, then you would know who the best fighter was. Simple as.
No, you wouldn't.
Why is that? Because
you'd get guys getting that belt, and they'd be cutting these deals to not fight the mandatory and this and that.
I'm talking about in the days when Ali was champion. When Ali was champion and he had to fight Liston and he had to fight Foreman and Fraser and all them guys, you knew who the best guy was because they all fought one another.
Yeah, that was the golden era, though.
Right. Now, that's what I'm saying. You go back and you see the time where Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, you knew who the best guy was at the time.
No, you didn't really. No, you didn't. You didn't at times.
Why say that?
Because between Hagler, Hearns, and thing, they had was Leonard a better fighter than Marvin Hagler?
Well, different weight classes.
No, I'm just saying all around legacy.
No, but there wasn't weight classes.
No, I'm not saying weight. I'm just saying legacy. Who goes down as the greater fighter?
No, but he was talking about like in the division. You knew who the best guy was in your division. That's what he said.
So was Ray Leonard the best middleweight when he beat Hagler?
Yeah, of course he was.
Was he?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Hagler was the #1 guy in the division, and he beat the #1 guy.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Ray Leonard beat Hagler. That's what I thought.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Hey, I agree with you, Ingram.
Guys, listen, them punches he was throwing. He had Hagler. Hagler came to. I remember the 12th round. Do you remember the 12th round? Where Hagler had Leonard on the ropes. And Leonard was just waiting, and then boom, 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 and driven from one side.
Yeah. And what landed? And what landed? How much did he land out of them shots he threw?
What's that?
How much punches did he land when he threw that flurry?
How many punches did he land?
Yeah.
I wasn't taking the shots. So it looked a lot of punches to me.
He didn't land that many, you know.
Didn't he?
No, he didn't. He
looked good though, man.
He did. We done commentary on it, you know.
Did you?
Yeah, and we looked at it in that, and people caught by the flash, but they wasn't really landing. Some of them really landed. Hagler blocked quite a lot of them. But what I'm saying is that it was the overall consensus. They wanted Leonard to win, so that's what happened.
So Leonard was the best middleweight when he won that.
When he beat Hagler, he was the best middleweight.
Okay. Okay.
Hagler up to that fight. How many times had he been beaten up to that fight? I mean, I think it was quite impressive run he had.
Who, Leonard?
No, Hagler.
Hagler was a sick run. You see, Leonard caught him right at the end, though. He caught him when Leonard... Look at the Beast McGarvey fight was messed up, man. After that fight, man should have retired. That was a beast of a fight, man. It was so savage, you know. Real savage. And then Leonard picked him after that. Hagler slowed down so much in that fight. He wasn't the same guy again, you know.
Yeah.
He wasn't the same game. He was never the same. That fight took so much out of him.
I remember that.
I remember Hagler. I remember the talk. I don't know. This is going back a bit now. Hagler was so good at that time as middleweight before he fought Leonard. He was so good at the time. And Tyson was knocking everybody out. They're thinking, was it possible for Hagler to move up to heavyweight and fight Tyson? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's when that fool came out. That fool Hulk Hogan came out and said he'd fight Tyson for nothing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Tyson should have bust his ass, boy. Really should have.
No, but he was just saying that to get light for the wrestling. He didn't really want to fight him. And wrestling's fake. He was just trying to get him over there so you can build a wrestling organization to make it so everyone watch wrestling. So you get fans over. That's what they did. They always did that. Wrestling always did that.
Yeah, man.
He didn't really mean it.
I don't know. All I know is people say that Floyd is the greatest. Robinson. People say Nassim Muhammad should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, please.
I think he got exposed.
Yep.
You know, but you'll have people saying Nassim is the greatest British fighter in the world, and you can't tell them no different. As far as they're concerned, you get people saying Joe Calzaghe, Eubanks. I don't know. It's hard to weigh up. Who had the better legacy out of Eubanks and Joe Calzaghe?
Ooh, I would say Eubank.
You say Eubank?
He fought Ben when Ben was champion. Ben had already beaten Barkley and beaten Doug DeWitt. Went to America, fought Sandline Williams as well.
Eubanks, yeah, he didn't fight that many. Eubanks never fought that many top fighters, man. Joe Calzaghe pins him on that one. Joe Calzaghe,
really?
Yeah, but he doesn't beat Ben. Don't beat Ben.
What?
Ben's like Ben.
So who wins out of Eubank and Ben and Calzaghe?
What, Ben and Calzaghe?
Legacy, yeah.
I've got Ben beating him.
Ben.
But the
Ben.
the thing is, yeah, you got to understand this, right? See, Ben never really wanted to go up to super middleweight. He only went there because he wanted to fight the Eubank fight so badly. He was never a big super middleweight. In the middleweight division, he was a fucking G, bruv. In the middleweight division, Ben was serious, man. In the thing in like super middleweight, his power wasn't that great as it was in the middleweight. In the middleweight, he could take your head off clearly with one shot. In the super middleweight even, his power was all right.
Do you remember when he fought Nicky Piper? Do you remember when he fought Nicky Piper?
Yeah, I remember that fight. Beating him.
He fought Henry Wharton.
Yeah.
He outboxed Henry Wharton, didn't he? I thought it was going to be a slung. I mean, when he came out like
Ben
that,
was,
boy.
if you see how small was Ben, and in the super middleweight, you see how small Ben was. He was small, man.
Yeah, he was ready.
Everyone he fought, right? Them guys could have made like heavyweight easy. Ben was always small. The only reason he went up there is just to get Eubank. Because look Eubank himself. By the time he finished his career, Eubank ended up in cruiserweight.
Yeah.
You see, Ben was always small and fighting them guys there. Even Eubank couldn't even stay at middleweight. He moved straight up. His son's going to do the same thing as well. He's at middleweight now. He'll end up probably. His dad's son will probably end up the way he's big and that. He'll probably end up like light heavyweight. But what I'm saying to you about the Ben and that, Ben should be in the Hall of Famer, and because I've got my 100 years. I tell you why,
so what about all right? Let's say because there wasn't no super middleweight back in the day. Is Randy where does Randy Turpin compare to all them guys?
Beat Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah,
he's Hall of Famer.
Is he better than Eubanks, Ben, Calzaghe?
Is he better than them? I don't know, man. Because Hall of Fame, I wouldn't say he's better.
Listen,
I think he probably is, you know.
For me, there's no argument. The greatest of all time for me is Sugar Ray Robinson. That's it.
Well, yeah, but you don't know that.
Why? Based on what? Based on what is Sugar? Based on what?
How can you say that?
Based on what? Based on what? All right. Well, who are the great fighters? Go on. Name the great fighters.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
No, I'm asking. I'm being serious. I'm actually being serious. I'm not
me?
saying no to Ingram. Who are the great fighters that Sugar Ray Robinson beat? I'm actually being serious.
Ingram, answer the question.
He fought Jake LaMotta.
What is he great?
He is. He is great.
I'm a good fighter.
Jake LaMotta's great.
Yeah, he is.
I thought he was a great fighter, Jake LaMotta.
He beat Marcel Sudan, yeah, who beat Tony Zell. He beat him.
Marcel Sudan's record was padded out.
Yeah, I know it was, but he was a great fighter.
Padded out. He lost
still
about
a great
twice.
fighter, man.
Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson.
No, we're talking about Jake LaMotta right now. Sugar Ray Robinson fought some bums, man, and so did Jake LaMotta. Was padded out. They fought bums, a lot of them. The thing is, even if they fought bums, just to fight bloody 4 guys in a month is crazy.
Wait,
but who are you fighting though? They're like sparring sessions. Listen, when he came to you, yeah, he fought him twice and won once and lost.
Yeah.
Right? But listen, if you come to Europe and you fight 5 times in a month and a half, they're like literally sparring sessions. They're not no proper fights.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
What, who was he fighting 5 times in a week? 5 times in a month?
You never saw Sugar Ray Robinson, so you don't know.
Well,
saw them.
Who were the guys he was fighting?
Wait.
What contenders? Wait. Hold on.
Beats.
Yo.
You forget how hard Robinson used a punch.
Listen. You're not fighting no top world 5.
You don't know that.
No. Listen. When Tyson was coming up, he used to have them schedules there, but they were tomato cans. He'll even tell you that himself.
What are you talking about, man? Are you serious? What are you talking about? They were tomato cans. They were fucking big, strong men.
Who, Tyson? Get lost, man. He reframed what? Don Haplin. Come on, get out of here, man. John Alderson. Sam Scaff.
Some of them punching bags now would be world champions now, you know.
Nah, Errol, come off it, man. Stop, man.
Some of them would be world champions now.
Stop.
Williams.
Stop.
They would be world champions.
Nah, that was his. No, you're talking. That's his title. No, you're talking. No, Errol, you're talking title defenses. I'm talking about when he was a. No, you're talking. Truth Williams was a title challenger. I'm talking about the guys when he was coming up, banging over. No, he was a title defense. That was a title defense.
Truth Williams.
Was that Ingram?
Bruno beat Carl and Truth Williams.
Yeah, when he was washed up.
What, he still beat him?
Nah, washed up. Washed up.
Still beat him.
Washed up.
Oh, Matty still beat him.
Still beat him?
Yep, still beat him. Ingram, why are you talking so low for? No one can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, all right. Kevin McBride beat Tyson. So Kevin McBride is something then, yeah?
No.
All right.
He got knocked out by Vuck.
So why mention it then?
No one. You mentioned him.
No, well,
you mentioned. I didn't mention him.
Listen, Bruno. Well, okay, Bruno beat Carl and Truth Williams.
When he was washed up.
Yeah, when he was still beat him though.
He beat Joe Bugner.
Yeah, and how old was Bugner? Bugner was about 60 or something, innit?
Yeah, exactly. He paid him over, and as soon as he beat, went straight back to Australia.
Who else Bruno beat?
Bruno beat some terrible guys, man. Bruno beat some Bruno. Bad thing, yeah. Like he could have been a better heavyweight. If he fought in a different place, man. You know what I mean? But his mental state, it was his mental makeup, innit?
No, I don't agree with that. Bruno had a brilliant career.
No, he did a brilliant career.
Yes, he did have a brilliant career.
Could have been better, man.
No. For what the ability he had, and for
Bruno had a brilliant career.
Yes, he did have a brilliant career, right?
I think Bruno's punch power was overrated. I'll tell you why this was. Because he knocked out a lot of guys at lower levels. How many world-class fighters did Bruno knock out? Maybe one world-class fighter Bruno knocked out.
He beat Jerry Coetzee in that eliminator in a round. He knocked him out in a round.
And Coetzee was world-class.
Yeah, he was a world-class. Yeah, he was a former world champion, man. He knocked out Michael Dokes. But Coetzee was probably on the slide at that time. Probably on the slide.
Fine. So who else did Bruno knock out at world level?
He didn't really. But what I'm saying is, for what the gifts he had, he done what he had to do.
But Bruno was rated for being a big puncher.
He was a big puncher.
But Bruno's big punch at world level shook people up, but did not finish people off.
Yeah, but that happens to most people. Even when Tyson was coming up, he was blowing everyone away. But when he started fighting guys like Quick Tillis, the guy who was Mitch Green and thing, they was absorbing the punches better because they were tough heavyweights. The higher you go, it's harder to bang them over. That's the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? It's harder to bang them over. But Bruno could punch. Bruno could definitely punch. He just didn't have the rest of the skill sets to be an elite heavyweight. But when I say he had a great career, for what he had and what he did, he done what he had to do. Look, this is what I'm saying. People like criticizing Amir Khan. Amir Khan has had a great career. Despite where he's won titles, right? But people say, oh, if he does this, he can do more. He's done what he's done. And maybe he's maxed out the credit card. But what he's done so far is good. It's fairly good. It's only people expect more.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But he's had a good career. He's not going to go in the Hall of Fame. But for what he's had, the skills he has, the foot speed, he don't know how to fight inside. He's heavily flawed. But for what he's got, he's done his thing. He's done his thing.
He's done well.
Yeah, he's done well. Frank Bruno done well. You can't put him up there. You know what I mean? But
where would you put Oliver McCall?
What, as a fighter?
Yes.
Well, you realise he still fights today, and he's never been flawed.
Yes.
He's never been flawed. He's never really been hurt badly in the ring. It's
Atomic Ball, yeah.
Yeah,
he's a punching bag, man.
He's a punching bag.
He was a good sparring partner, man. He's a guy who got a lucky punch, man.
He dropped Tyson in sparring.
Yeah, he's
a there's no lucky punches in boxing. There's no lucky punches in boxing.
Now, listen, right? See him, right? He would have been good, yeah, in the 60s and something like that. He reminds me of one of them guys like a Liston or stuff like that. But he didn't have the mental makeup, man. And didn't have the mental makeup.
Oliver McCall today would be dangerous.
Yeah, he would be.
Now.
Yeah, he still fights, though. They don't want to, he still fights now.
I'd put him in a ring with David Price tomorrow. I wouldn't think twice about it.
David Price?
Yeah, and Oliver McCall, a young Oliver McCall, not this man now. The one that knocked out Lennox Lewis. That Oliver McCall, I'd put him in a ring with David Price.
David Price, you still got... Why do you rate David Price? David Price...
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't rate him.
Nah, Tyson Fury as well. Like, they're garbage. They're both of them are modern day Jeff Willard. Modern day Jeff Willard and what's the other one? Jerry Cooney. That's what they are. I don't know why you even got them to... Jerry Cooney and Jeff Willard are better than them two. Them two are terrible, man.
And are better than who?
Like, David Price and Tyson Fury are modern day Jeff Willard, yeah, and thingy called Jerry Cooney. That's what the two of them are.
Okay.
In my opinion. Yeah.
I
don't know why
you can't judge that yet because
I can.
Well, they haven't got past. They haven't stepped up yet. We have to when they step up.
Garbage, mate. They're both garbage, mate.
All right, I don't rate neither of them like you don't, but you still got to give the benefit of the thing.
Nah, it's better. Listen,
I think Tyson Fury and David Price. Well, they both were, and Deontay Wilder and Byron Jennings. They've only had 20 fights. They've had a handful of fights.
Nah, Deontay Wilder's a beast.
Another 10, 15 fights. Let's see them what they do in 10, 15 fights. They've got chance to improve, to progress and become better. Tyson Fury is 24 years old? He's a young'un.
Can't punch.
David Price is 29 years old.
Tyson Fury can't punch.
I think
can't punch.
Yeah.
He's got no power in his punches. He's got no power in his punches. I don't care what nobody says. He's got no power.
Is that down to technique, or do you think that's down?
No, he just hasn't got power. Just hasn't got power. Technique or whatever, timing, putting them together. He just hasn't got it. He's got no power at all. Didn't hurt Derek Chisora once. Didn't hurt. Didn't hurt Kevin Johnson. even some of them guys, I've seen him fight recently, he struggled to really put any serious hurt in them. David Price can punch, but I don't think he's got the skill set to, if he fights anybody who provides a moving target or a serious jab, then he's going to find it hard to frame them punch. He needs to frame his shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, every time I've seen him fight, he's had to frame his shots. Like when he was against Selden and he backed up onto the ropes, which he shouldn't be doing in straight lines, as a lot of people pulled up. He didn't like guys like Tony, you can back him up to the ropes and you throw an uppercut on you on the ropes. You know what I mean? He didn't have that skill set. So the jury's out on that shit there, on his improvisation skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So them guy, I don't know. And people keep saying, oh, you can't, why do you keep going back to that amateur fight against Deverne? Because I like to go back to it. And to me, he got exposed. And in that, and when he fought that other guy, the other European guy, was it in the Olympics? And he KO'd, got exposed. And like Hatman pointed out, he was a grown man when this happened. He wasn't no little boy. Tyson got knocked out when he was a little boy as an amateur, but he was just that, a little boy. David Haye, when he fought, he was a little boy. When he fought Thompson, he was still a boy. That was a full, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't see Price showing any defensive
improvement.
Yeah. To say when someone with
I brought up that on my video. I brought it up. That was my point in case of when he was fighting Audley, because I thought if Audley's a southpaw and can hit Price on the chin, we'll see what he's got. But Audley didn't throw no punches.
Well, you actually, I saw that video, Ingram. You actually tipped Audley to win.
I did.
And so did Errol as well. Oh, you guys were on something, boy. You was on dust. you guys must have been dusted up, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, and then Audley went out there and got punched with the first punch he got hit with. I thought, for God's sake.
I knew that Audley wasn't gonna. That one there. I had that one booked. You know what I mean? Execution. that was just that was obvious what Box Nation were doing.
You didn't think that Audley could have stood a couple of rounds?
No, hell no. All these shot. I mean, you saw. I mean, he nearly got knocked out by Michael Sprott. Nearly knocked him out in the fight he won. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have got the fight against David Haye. Listen. When Audley lost against Martin Rogan, I was saying from then, do not start, because Audley, I'm going to say it again, I'm not going to mention him in the same league as Zab Judah or thing, but for some reason, because he's tall, he's got the athletic physique and the Olympic pedigree, we keep dusting him off and say, yeah, he can do something. Yeah, he can do, even up to now, if they're going to say, yeah, we're going to put Audley in the ring with somebody, say, yeah, we'll watch it for some reason. And then he'll go in the ring and he'll flop out again. But after he lost to Martin Rogan, he shouldn't be talked about in big fights no more. Shouldn't be. And for some reason, there's some guys in boxing. James Toney. Shane Mosley. Even after Lebedev beat the crap out of James Toney. People, I bet he could beat Vladimir Klitschko. I bet he could beat this prospect. You think, hold on. Didn't you see how he just performed? The guy's finished. But people can't let it go, and I mean, for some reason, some fighters we just don't let them
go.
Yeah, let them go into the pasture and graze. I mean, and just see out their days. It's over.
That's a very, very valid point.
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I didn't see David Audley beating David Price. Like when Box Nation made that fight, Steve Littis is the biggest hypocrite, because when Audley lost to Ali Adams, no, not to David Haye.
Yes.
Lillis was writing him. He shouldn't even step foot in this country anymore. He's a disgrace. And a few months later, the David Price fight is signed. All of a sudden, Lillis is working for Box Nation. Oh, isn't it amazing how Audley can sell a fight? It's going to be very interesting. I say, well, what a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Like, they just switch to whatever the agenda is. You know what I mean? They don't talk true to their heart.
On the subject of misdemeanors, I thought I'd let you know that Scott Harrison's been released from prison again. He's on bail.
He's on bail, yeah.
He's always got his stripes on his gel stripes. You know what I mean? He's finished now, though.
Yeah, he is.
He's finished. Where's he going now? Like, he might be able to scratch out a couple of paydays, but I saw him. I don't know if it was his last fight, and the guy he didn't beat him. The guy didn't beat him, but he exposed him, man. He just put a bit of movement on him, and he looked like he just looked old. He just looked.
Where would you have rated him when he was in his prime?
Did he beat Manuel Medina and them guys?
Yes.
I thought he was quite good. I thought he was actually better than Ricky Burns, probably.
I liked him a lot.
Yeah. I don't know where I'd rate him, though, amongst Scottish fighters. I don't know where I'd rate him. But he was good. Scott Harrison. Yeah, he was good.
Scott Harrison was better than Ricky Burns, mate.
Yeah, I thought he was better than Ricky Burns.
Yeah, but the only thing is that he didn't come out the country, man. It would have been. He should have come out. He should have took. They took his bandwagon and went to America, man. It would have got more love. It was their type of fighter. And he went in there. He went in the fight. But Manuel Medina, hey, bruv, he was nice, bruv. I got beer videos of Manuel Medina. That guy's a 6-time world champion. Manuel Medina beat the brakes out of him, man. Beat the brakes out of him. He was a really good fighter, you know. He fought when he was 13.
But remember, did you see what Naz did to him though?
Naz beat him when the guy Naz beat him, right? Naz beat him well, yeah. But what I'm saying, then Naz struggled, man, and Naz didn't want a rematch with him. As soon as he got through that fight, man was even saying that's a close fight, man. That guy stretched.
Did that go the distance?
Yeah, it did. Right, and then even he beat Johnny Tapia, and they gave it the decision.
I need to see that Medina.
Medina was nice.
I want to see that fight. I wonder if they got it on YouTube.
What's that?
Medina and thing.
Nassim Hamid.
Yeah, I need to see.
Yeah, it's there. Right, Manuel Medina beat Johnny Tapia, and the only time who beat him properly was Marquez. Marquez bashed him up, man.
I think Medina beat Harrison for the world title.
Yeah, he did. He beat him, and then
Harrison came back and beat him
in the rematch. Yeah. Beat him in the rematch. But see Medina, yeah. Them times he couldn't even get no fights, yeah. So he had to go out travel a ball. But Medina was sick, man. Medina was sick, bro. He had a good fight with Tom Boom Boom Johnson when he was in his prime as well. He beat him as well.
Well, Hamid beat Boom Boom Johnson as well.
Boom Boom Johnson them time was shot, man. He was shot.
Boom Boom Johnson was IBF champion.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He was shot. Look, you have to go into the stuff there. He was still shot by then. You know what I mean? He wasn't undefeated. He wasn't undefeated.
Boom Boom Johnson was shot by the time he fought.
He was shot by Hamid, got him. That's what I'm trying to say to you. See, the thing is, yeah, we go on what we see these times and we just believe it. The hype. Now we can look into the hype and see what happened.
Although that was Nassim at his peak when he beat Johnson.
Yeah, but Nassim never fought no one again. He never fought no one at his peak. When he beat that guy, the guy from who's that guy? Robertson, right?
Yeah.
Robertson was doomed by then, isn't it?
No, not really. No, he wasn't. He fought him at his peak. But that's just what I mean. He fought Robinson at his peak. But
did Robertson beat Thing? He beat our man, innit?
Colin McMillan, yeah.
He beat Duke McKenzie. He beat Colin McMillan. He beat Paul Hodgkinson.
Them guys are doomed by them. Them guys are shot by then, innit?
Paul Hodgkinson was a decent fighter, man.
Huh?
No, they was all shot by then. Hodgkinson was shot. They was all shot.
Injuries and everything. So I'm trying to say to you, they build people up on skeletons, mate. So boxing they beat you up, and because fighters still want to fight, they still want to fight.
But you see, but it's timing though. These events are timing. Like
you agree about timing now?
No. Hear me. Like when Steve Robinson was beating Hodgkinson, McMillan, and McKenzie, they was on the downslide, and Robinson was improving. That's just how shit happens in boxing sometimes. That's right. You know, it's just that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying about Nassim Hamid when he fought Barrera. There you go. That's what happened, isn't it?
No, I think he was at his peak. He was at his peak, and he's got.
That's when Barrera beat Nassim Hamid. That's what happened then.
I'm not
That's
sure
what
about
happened then.
that.
There you go. You just said it. It's timing.
It's timing because Barrera was ready for the fight, and Naz was playing the arse.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. There you go.
Just got out of class, but from what I saw.
No, he didn't get a class.
He got out of class. He did get a class. He did.
It was timing. He wasn't ready.
Yeah, we got out of class though, innit?
Nah, he was without timing.
Yeah, but he got out of class.
Didn't think. Yeah, Robertson beat Thing. They got out of class him as well. They were timing, innit?
Hey, listen. Naz beat McCulloch. McCulloch wasn't a bad fighter.
He struggled against a Thing though, didn't he? Against Wayne McCulloch. He was saying
he?
Yeah, he said he was going to knock McCulloch out. He went the distance.
McCulloch. Have you seen anybody knock McCulloch out?
No.
No, McCulloch had a great chin.
Wayne McCulloch.
Yeah, Wayne McCulloch.
You see what Scott Harrison did to his ear. He couldn't knock out his chin. So he couldn't knock out his chin, so he worked on his ear.
But Scott Harrison,
he turned his ear into a UFC fighter. I've never seen nothing like it. His ear looked like it was tearing
Harrison was Scott Harrison was a nasty piece.
He looked like he teared off his ear. It looked like the man teared off his ear by punches. It was horrible.
Harrison was a nasty piece of work, man.
Yeah, he was a hard man.
But that's the dude. The referee should stop the fight. The man's ear was tearing off, man. They should have stopped that fight. I think after that he retired.
You can't stop guys like Wayne McCulloch, man.
Wayne McCulloch was too little, man. You know it was a good fight. You know it was a good fight at them times there. Indian Chi. It's fucking nice, bruv. See what he did to Brody?
Brody, yeah, man.
See, man like Pacquiao, yeah, and Nassim, they want no part of him, bruv. No siree, bruv.
Is that the guy who beat up Brody?
Yeah, beat him up. That guy was vicious, bro. That guy was...
Listen, I thought Brody would have won the fight, you know. He looked like he was going to win the fight.
William Oren. I don't know why against William Oren, do you think Brody won that fight?
Who?
Brody's first world title shot at bantamweight against William Oren.
Was it a draw?
He lost the fight. And everyone was upset and that. They said he got robbed and this and that. And then Barry Hearn got him a fight against Indian Chi, and Indian Chi put it on him, bro.
He knocked him out, didn't he?
Who?
That guy stopped him, innit? He stopped.
Who? Indian Chi?
Yeah, he stopped Brody.
The second fight, he said not stopped him. The first fight,
it was a draw, wasn't it?
See, Holden Suleiman came there. He took a point away from Thing. He took a point away from Thing by mistake, and because he messed up the scorecard himself, he made it a draw and cut out of town.
Probably wasn't. Probably wasn't.
Indian Chi won the first fight.
See.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. But Brody, look, man, listen, it's timing. Indian Chi was a feared brayer guy. That's what I'm trying to say to you, bro.
I can't remember too much of him, to be honest.
He was a bad man, bro. He stripped Eric Morales.
Well, you know, you talk about a bad man. What about, what's not Zaragoza, the other guy? Where would you put Mayorga?
In terms of what?
Mayorga was going to get beat by Mosley. He's lucky. If Mosley got him before Vernon Forrest, Mosley would have beat him.
Mayorga, I wouldn't put him anywhere.
Mayorga
Mayorga messed up Vernon Forrest.
Yeah, I know. Because Vernon Forrest, yeah, I don't know. His stars make fights, man. He just got in there and it was horrible, man.
Hold on. Vernon Forrest dropped Mosley and Mosley couldn't beat him in 2 fights.
And to be honest, Mayorga did beat him twice. He beat Forrest twice. He beat him on points second fight.
No.
Yeah, I know, but who's Forrest though?
What?
What did Forrest do?
What did Forrest do? Yeah, that's true. He beat Mosley twice.
So, what about
twice?
Oh, yeah, so what about who's Shane Mosley? Who Shane Mosley beat?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah,
Oscar De La Hoya.
So what?
Mayorga.
Margarito.
Yeah, Margarito. Yeah, and so what? They weren't Hall of Famers. Is Margarito?
Wait. At lightweight, Sugar Shane Mosley was beating everybody. It was knocking everybody out.
He never fought the number 1 guys in the division. He never unified the division. He never unified the division.
Nobody wanted to go anywhere near him. He was knocking everyone out clean.
No. He never unified the division.
Oh,
yeah, but it's more a skill.
Wait. In that case, then we can start talking about Michael Moorer. Because Michael Moorer was doing the same thing too.
Well, I agree with you about Michael Moorer.
But ain't it more a skill set thing of how he was, how he looked, isn't it?
In his time when he was fighting, there was a bit other champions at the division.
This is why I'm saying why it's hard to weigh up. Because when he was a lightweight, I remember people said this guy was regal. He was just brilliant. But it's probably more to the way. It's probably more to the way of how he looked more than who he fought. And that's how it is, even with Roy Jones, like Chris Bird was saying. Like
Larry Merchant, yeah? Larry Merchant, yeah? And Jim Lapley, they're the hype train behind him. That's what they would do. It was them guys. It was them who was hyping him up. No one else, it would say compare him to Sugar Ray Robinson. They were the hype train behind him. And when the hype train gets behind you, it's on and popping. Like, George Foreman was number 1 Oscar De La Hoya fan. Number 1.
He was.
Number 1 hype chain behind him, right? And then he was the number 1 hype chain behind Oscar De La Oscar De La Hoya was number 1 hype chain behind him. He would back Oscar De La Hoya against everyone. It was terrible. And that's what they did because HBO was number 1 broadcasting thing. And whoever their opinions were, people just took it for gold. Like, the number 1 boxing opinion, they said was Bert Sugar and Bill Caton. They said between the two of them, they would come up with the number 1 pound-for-pound guys from their history. But if you really want to go history, why don't they talk to Ray Arcel, right? And the late Stephen Fetcher, if they really want to get historical with people, right? But what we do, we sit down and believe what people say. But now we don't have to do that. We can question everything. So like the top 3 pound ever, Muhammad Ali, was Henry Armstrong and Sugar Ray Robinson.
So where's Sam Langford in all this?
Exactly. You see, there you go. You see, you bring up an argument. You see.
Wait. Where's Joe Louis in all of this?
Yeah, where's Joe Louis?
Well, they say pound for pound though, because the pound for pound is not necessary for the heavyweight division.
Well, Sam Langford wasn't necessarily a heavyweight all the time, was he?
And Joe Louis a record of how many successful defenses.
It don't make you pound for pound division was made to give other people money because they weren't getting no shine. That's why they gave Sugar Ray Robinson the coin paid for pound. If he was fighting, everyone was a fought at one division, and you would say if there was to fight at one weight class, that's what the pound for is. Would you back Sugar Ray Robinson to beat Joe Louis? I would.
Why?
If they were all at the same weight.
I ain't so sure, man.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Would Sugar Ray Robinson?
I ain't so sure,
Lewis
man.
used to knock people out cold, man.
At what weight class could they match you? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what the pound for pound.
I'll tell you what weight class we can match that fight. Ray Robinson. We can do it at light heavy.
Cruiserweight.
Light heavyweight. No, light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight.
That's fair.
Yeah, Sugar wouldn't get up to a cruiser. Light heavyweight, they could do that.
Joe Louis. Joe Louis couldn't make light heavyweight, man.
Who's that?
Joe Louis.
You're probably right. Cruiserweight. He's a cruiserweight now, anyway.
Yeah, he's about a cruiserweight now.
Yeah, but it'd be a catchweight then between cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Right.
Catchweight.
But if they were at the same weight, I'd fancy Sugar Ray to beat him. But he might end up like who's the guy who outboxed
Sugar should beat him.
Who's the guy who outboxed Joe Louis for being around the white guy? And
Billy Conn.
Yeah. That might happen, innit?
Yeah, because that's what happened to Sugar Ray when he fought. And don't bring no heat in the arena. It was the same for both fighters, right?
Please mention his name.
Joey Maxim.
Joey Maxson. There you go. Joey Maxson's sick, bruv. Joey Maxson's sick, bruv.
Yeah.
You know about Joey Maxson, Ingram?
Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces about him.
He's the only man to beat. Who did he beat? Archie Moore?
No, he didn't beat Archie Moore. He never beat him once.
He beat Ezra Charles, right?
No, and them guys were beating him up.
Beat Sugar Ray Robinson. Who else did he beat?
Bobo Wilson. He fought a few man. He fought a few guys, but he wasn't that. He wasn't that good.
Hold on, Ray Robinson fought everybody, right?
Well,
yeah.
So then, he fought everybody. There was no business in him ducking anybody. He fought everybody.
Yeah.
And I guess Joe Louis fought everybody as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
And Ali fought everybody, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you.
Henry Armstrong, Henry Armstrong, yeah. Henry Armstrong is sick because if you look in the day now, there was no catch weights. So this man from what is it? Is it lightweight? Was it lightweight, featherweight?
From featherweight to middleweight.
No. It's lightweight.
Wait.
Lightweight, weight, and middleweight.
As I come to a point, let me talk about Sonny Liston with you guys. Sonny Liston, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was scary.
Who did he beat?
I'll tell you who he beat. He beat Cleveland Cat Williams twice, right?
Yeah.
So did Ali.
Nah. Ali fought him after he caught bullets in his body and he was mashed up.
Yeah,
right?
He beat him in his prime.
Cleveland Cat Williams was the first of the super heavyweights, right? You know what I mean? Like, he was big and he was powerful and trust me, people didn't want to fight him, right? Yeah. If he had got the title shot, Floyd Patterson and them guys, they wouldn't have, and Ingram Jones, they wouldn't even been in the picture. And the historians will tell you that. And Liston beat him twice. And I saw some of the fights since Houston. He had to take some big shots from this dude, you know.
Yeah, but who did Cleveland Williams fight before he fought Liston?
Look, Errol.
I'm asking a question.
No, Errol, hold on there. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. Errol, let me answer the question. Errol, let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. Before you jump on it, like, let me answer it, right?
Wait.
No, hold on. Let me answer the question. You guys come in. Let me look. Guys like Cleveland Williams, right? He's fighting whoever they're bringing to him. He's not ducking it. He's got to fight the toughest fighters to make any shrapnel in his pocket, right? It's him getting ducked, right? He's going as far as he can, and whether it's the mob or Custamato, they're not letting Patterson or Ingram or Johansson anywhere near him. Trust me. You know what I mean? Look. I've read about it. Go look up Cleveland Big Cat Williams and what a threat he was. But when he fought Liston, I've read about. Look. It's not myth. This is truth. This is truth, right? This is true. You can't look on Cleveland Williams' record and say, "Oh, he's beat that Hall of Famer," because he hasn't. There wasn't no Hall of Famers there. But I mean, most of the guys who had a profile either had the belt or they didn't. You know what I mean? Floyd Patterson was defending against guys like Roy Harris. Who the fuck's Roy Harris?
Cleveland Williams is a hype train, mate.
No, he's not a hype train. No one knows about him. It's me bringing him. He's not no hype train. You know he's not. No one knows about him.
Listen. He got knocked out against this guy, Billy Statusworth.
When?
Statusworth.
When?
Yeah, 1954. 1954. Bob Satterfield.
Bob Satterfield.
Yeah, Satterfield.
Do you know who Bob Satterfield is?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know who Bob? No. Do you know who Bob Satterfield is?
Enlighten me.
Bob Satterfield is one of the biggest punchers of that time there. See, this is that's why I made that video. Box rec knowledge is not enough. People are reading out this shit and calling people bums. Bob Satterfield was a massive concussive puncher, but no one's doing the thing. The research.
Yeah, how come he didn't get a shot?
Who?
Bob, how come he didn't get a shot?
That was happening them days. There was a Black Murderers Row where people weren't getting fights.
So he's on the Black Murderers Row, right? All of a sudden.
Bob Satterfield, look. If you don't do the knowledge, then you don't know. If you don't know, just say you don't know.
On his back.
Huh?
I'm just seeing Cleveland get bang on his back, and I'm looking at he didn't fought no one. He didn't fought no one before he fought.
Oh man,
that's what I'm saying. And if you're saying Bob Satterfield was someone.
Yeah, he was someone.
Yeah, I agree. If he was that was
yes,
his
he
first
was.
test and he got knotted, so why do you think he was going to beat Liston if that's at Liston's his next test? Then he was obviously going to lose that as well. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You're believing the hype chain as well.
No. Cleveland Williams is fit.
Listen. It's all there in front of you, mate. You know what I mean?
So what? So you know you didn't even know who Bob Satterfield was, and I mean that's the thing. You did.
I just went into his record, and I just went and had a look myself. It's all there in front of me.
And how much wins? How much KOs did You see the thing? You see, this is the thing. No. Let me say something to you. Let me say something. You see, this is the thing. When I'm gonna have to talk to you like this now, Errol, right? Like a youngster, right? This is the problem when youngsters talk about old school boxing, right? Back in the day, because you got KO'd by somebody, right? That didn't minimize your threat. Nowadays, you get a loss now. Oh, you're a bum. You're this and that and this and that. That's because everything is stage managed and fighters are protected. Them days, that didn't mean shit because you got knocked out. It didn't really mean much. Right? Mm-hmm. It didn't mean the same thing. And this is what I'm saying. This box rec knowledge, that in fact, I mean, I'm going to have to put a petition to ban box rec and make people do some real flipping studying. I'm serious. I'm serious. No, because look what you did. Look what you just did. Oh, he's a bum because he got knocked out by Bob Satterfield.
I knew Bob Satterfield was decent. I knew he was decent. Hey, let's change the subject, yeah? See Joey Maxon. Joey Maxon, yeah? See Joey Maxon, yeah? You say, yeah, who's he fought? He beat Henry Cooper. He beat Josie Joe.
No, that's not it's not the same Henry Cooper. It's not the same. It's It's not the same Henry Cooper, right? It's a different guy with the same name. That's not the guy who floored Ali. Ban box rec. Ban it. It's doing more damage than good.
Well, saying that. I didn't know you was recording that bit anyway. But listen. Let's go back to Bob Satterfield and them mans there. Yeah. So everyone, they made a film about Bob Satterfield and Samuel Jackson played that fam. So I know exactly what you're talking about, right? I know exactly what you're talking about. He was a dangerous guy.
Yes.
And he fought. He was a very dangerous guy, and he fought at various weights.
Right.
Weight class. He wasn't.
This the problem.
The feared man.
I'm not saying you know because I know you know better already. But a lot of these guys who idolize Floyd, and I like Floyd, but they get too much of this unbeaten record bullshit.
Nah, an unbeaten record don't mean shit. I don't mean shit.
Like too much of that.
Nah, if you lose a fight, and so what?
And I'm not saying it ain't an achievement, but it's not the be all and end all.
You lose a fight. In the 80s, they didn't care if you lost a
Yeah,
fight.
It wasn't about undefeated. About that.
It wasn't about undefeated records.
Wait, let me ask you guys a question. Lennox Lewis lost 2 fights in his career.
Yeah.
He came back and wiped out them two guys.
Wiped out? What do you mean wiped? I want to say wiped out.
Well, he beat McCauley, knocked out Hassan Rak.
There's a guy he should have lost against.
Right, okay.
In the first place.
So, all right, you say he should have lost it. So, where does he rank in the heavyweight division then?
Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is Lennox Lewis.
All-time great.
The thing is, he's an all-time great. You can put him in the top 15, and you can put him where you like. That's what I see. See when people talk about rankings, when you rank Hall of Famers, you can put them where you like, but he's a top 15 fighter.
All right.
And you can put him where you want.
Okay, let's go for the top. Okay, Lennox Lewis. Let's go for the top. Okay, is he better than Floyd Patterson?
What is it? If they
of course, yeah.
If he fought Floyd Patterson, yeah, Lennox Lewis to beat him. He's much bigger.
Right. Okay. All right. Fine. Would he have beaten Ken Norton?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah. He wouldn't.
Yes.
Nah, Ken Norton would have walked right through him and fucking threw them hooks to him. Lewis wouldn't have liked that shit. Lewis wouldn't like Lewis doesn't. If you look at Lewis doesn't take much punishment in his fights. You know.
That's true.
He doesn't take punishment.
But that's good. But that's good boxing skill because the long arms.
What I'm saying to you, against Ken Norton, you're gonna eat something. You're gonna eat something because that style. Lewis never fought no one with that crab style. He never fought no one that's walk because Lewis likes to throw a lot of jabs and uppercuts, yeah, and he always walk through them.
But what about Ray Mercer? Ray Mercer,
exactly. See what I'm saying? And Norton could take it. The thing about it, yeah, Lewis, he didn't like getting hit, and when he did get hit, you knew what happened to him. Ken Norton.
Lionel Butler.
Who's Lionel Butler? Beats, you know that?
Lennox Lewis.
You use Lionel Butler, Beats?
He didn't beat Lennox Lewis. He fought Lionel.
No, he's asking him. He's asking him, would he beat him?
He had a cross-arm defense. He got a roll, leg hook.
No, Lionel Butler didn't do nothing. He beaten Tony Tubbs. He knocked out Tony Tubbs, which was a shock result, but he didn't do nothing apart from that, really.
Why are you mentioning him? Are you mentioning him as an example to Ken Norton?
I'm talking about style-wise. I'm talking about
that's Ken's Norton. Is this Ken? No, forget that. This Ken Norton. If you ask me Ken Norton, I'm saying nah, I don't think so. But go on another.
All right. Let's keep going. Ken Norton. Let's go. George Foreman.
I knew he was going to say Foreman next.
No. Lewis. Which Foreman we talk about? The Foreman in the jungle or the Foreman against Moore?
Let's go to Foreman in the jungle.
Nah, man. Nah. No one's beating that guy, bro. No one's taking what Ali's taking.
Lennox wouldn't be getting hit with them wild shots like that.
Doesn't matter. You couldn't hurt Foreman.
Emmanuel Stewart trained Lewis, focused up, wouldn't be getting hit by them shots.
You'll get rolled.
Nah, hit that point, George. Hit that point, George. Hit that point, George.
Lennox Lewis was a cautious fighter when he got that with Van.
Let me say that with you. Lennox Lewis, you look at the size of Ali, you look at the size of Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Ali. Never as big as
Foreman. The reason why. When you're talking about this, I take in consideration taking punches. You know, I don't know if you guys take that. Now you're gonna have to take something from Foreman. I don't think Lewis will be able to take them sort of power. You know,
I know you say that, but wait.
If he did land,
Lewis's career, he got knocked out twice. The two guys he got knocked out with, he's pretty clearless, right? Other than that, he fought like Holyfield, who dropped Riddick Bowe. Let's remember that.
Holyfield was shot by then.
Yeah, he was shot by that, and he dropped Riddick Bowe.
Yeah, Riddick Bowe went in amateurs.
No, he dropped him in the third fight.
Yeah, but
and he hurt him in the second fight.
Shot by then.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Hold on.
In the second fight. Hold on. He fought him 3 times, right? Bowe won the first one. You saying he was shot in the second fight?
Yeah.
They fought 3 times. Bowe was shot in the second fight.
In that fight, he became shot in that fight, bro. In the fighting, he became shot.
He was shot by the third fight. By the third fight, he was shot.
No. He was shot in the second fight. Why the first fight? In the second fight, that's when he became shot.
Well, it was Holyfield who made him shot then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree with you.
Who Riddick Bowe?
Yeah.
So the third fight they had when Riddick Bowe got dropped by Holyfield.
Was the third fight he got shot with or the second fight?
Yes.
Yeah, but in the second fight, that's when he became shot in the second fight.
No. Holyfield just had a good game plan. Holyfield had a great game plan.
The beating of Holyfield administering him was not funny, bro.
Yeah, because Holyfield had a game plan. He didn't just stay in range this time. He threw his punches and he got out.
My point is, who is he talking about? Lennox Lewis versus who?
You're talking about Lennox's chin, and I don't think Lennox's chin is half as bad as everyone gives him credit for.
You guys haven't got no chin. He hasn't got no chin.
Listen, it's terrible. Don't be funny. It's terrible. When he gets hit,
no, it's not. Well, actually,
he hasn't got any chin.
Yes, he has.
Wait. He fought Tucker, took Tucker's best shot. He fought Mason, took Mason's best shot.
Hey. Just cleanly taking a shot. Anyone could take him out. Hey, I could take him out if I hit him clean. If you let me have a clean shot and his hands are down, I'll take him out.
If you hit Tyson with a clean shot, you knock him out as well. If you hit Ali with a clean shot,
and against Foreman, if Foreman landed on him, a clean.
Look, Foreman was no.
Foreman from the jungle.
Big puncher. He was a big, slow mummy.
Yeah, he was slow. That's the thing, Errol.
No,
he'd have to land cleanly.
Listen. In a 15-rounder, he gonna land, and his body, he was dangerous. Look, Lewis would have got beaten up.
How many rounds did it take Foreman to knock out Michael Moorer?
Michael Moorer, forget Michael.
What you have to remember, man, like look.
Michael Moorer has no chin.
Michael Moorer has a chin. It's just Foreman hits too hard. What are you talking about?
No, Michael Moorer had a poor chin.
Listen, he never got hit that much.
Michael Moorer had a poor chin. Bert Cooper nearly took him out, right? Nearly knocked him down.
Hard, man.
All right. He got floored. I think, did he get floored light heavy?
Yeah, he did get floored. But listen, Bert Cooper hits hard.
No, he had a poor chin. He had quite a poor chin.
Wait. Lennox had a decent chin. I won't say he had the best chin in the world.
No, Lennox didn't have a good chin.
Oli had a decent chin.
Oli had a great chin.
Well, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, of course he did. You know what I'm saying?
Ali needed that great chin, to be honest.
Nah, but Ali had more than a great chin. He had
of course.
He had everything to make him.
We'll go back to Lennox Lewis. So I don't think Lennox had a great. Also, he had the best chin in the world, but he didn't have the worst chin in the world.
No.
Not the worst. Not the worst.
No, and he fought a lot of big punches. Look for his career. Most of his fighters, the fight guys he fought were big punches. And Lennox wasn't steered clear of big punches. He fought everybody that had to be fought. Who did Lewis not avoid?
No, I know we're talking about that, but there was no one around.
Wait.
Wait. But it's not a matter of who he didn't avoid. It's when he fought people.
All right. But they still had a big punch. Go.
He didn't fight. Hold on. Let's sort out the 90s middleweight division. Bo, Tyson, Holyfield. They were the three. I know Lewis is in there, but we're talking about who Lewis has faced and didn't face. They were the three big players. When did he didn't fight Bo at all. He didn't fight Holyfield until when? And Tyson.
Yeah, but Holyfield didn't want the fight. If you remember, Holyfield never wanted that fight with Lewis. Right, and remember, when Tyson and Holyfield were going to fight, I think, who took step-aside money? Yeah. Somebody took step for Holyfield and Tyson to fight because I think Lewis was going to fight Holyfield or Lewis was going to fight Tyson. And Tyson paid Lewis step-aside money to fight
I didn't
Holyfield.
like Lennox Lewis after he beat Mike Tyson. Then I'm thinking I hated that fight, man.
What fight?
After he beat up Mike Tyson.
Who is this?
Lewis. Lewis.
Well, yeah, Lewis needs to, Tyson needed the money, so shit. Fight.
Yeah, but the way Lennox was sort of like bigging himself up on the win, it was annoying, man.
No, man, that's how things are, man. Annoying. Look, man, when Sugar Ray Robinson fought Henry Armstrong, he didn't need to fight him. He fought him because Henry needed the money. That's how it is.
Right. Wait, hold on. Let me pop a fight. Let me look for Lewis's box record a second. Where is he? I know that our friend don't like box rec, but I'm just going to do it anyway because he's got.
I'm on box rec all day, like that's my thing. But Beats is right. He doesn't really tell the whole story, and you're absolutely right, Beats. I have to agree with you.
It doesn't.
Yeah?
You know?
It doesn't have to tell a story. You should know what you're talking about. But the thing is, I'm not on a loss-win thing. All my thing is, like, because look, I was talking the other day with Mark, yeah, and he scarred me up. He goes to me, who did Ray Lennox? I said, hey, you there, Ingram, yeah? You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes to me, who did Ray Robertson? I go, Ray Robertson's nice. And he goes, who did Ray Robertson fight? I go, you fought bare. I said the same thing you said, Ingram. You fought this guy. He goes, you fought bums. You think I'm joking? I goes, no. He goes to me, check all his opponents. I went into the box rec of Ray Robertson's fights from the FOM. I couldn't believe how many bums Ray Robertson fought. The guys he fought had so many losses on their record, it'd be a shame to even get in the ring with them. And it kept them going for way long.
Listen, when he came over to Europe, right? Listen, here's the truth. There was no middleweight contenders in Europe. Who were these guys he was fighting in Finland or whatever countries? Who were they? They were more or less exhibition fights.
Yeah, they were.
Okay. Let me go. Let's lose his record from John Chaney, who beat Derek Williams twice, yeah, for the European title. He fought Gary Mason. Was Gary Mason a big puncher? Yes or no?
Yes, he was.
Gary Mason never proved that. Gary Mason never proved that. Who did he fight? Gary Mason.
No, he didn't fight nobody.
Against punch against. So we have to be realistic.
Yeah, you got to be realistic. Yeah.
He was big puncher against some guy, some plodder from the pub. And he looked impressive.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Go on.
He knocked out Tyrell Biggs in the 7th round, same round as Mike Tyson.
I shot Tyrell Biggs. I shot Tyrell Biggs.
He was shot.
The one who Mike Tyson battered.
Okay. Right. Okay. So is the verdict out on Gary Mason not being a puncher?
He could punch, but he didn't. He didn't prove that power against any credible
world class
opposition.
Yeah.
All right. So
he didn't beat anybody credible.
Okay. Right. Next person Lewis fought was Mike Weaver.
Washed up. Weaver was washed up.
Could Weaver punch? Yes or no?
Yeah, he could punch, but he was washed up.
He
was so slow by that stage.
I won't mention Glenn McCrory. We'll move straight on.
All right, good idea.
Tyrell Biggs. Well, he wasn't a puncher.
He was a good boxer.
Levi Phillips.
He was quite strong actually at the time, but no, he was a journeyman, gatekeeper.
Okay. Derek Sweet D Williams.
Derek was a decent fighter, but no, he wasn't. He lost twice to Gene Chun, boy.
Okay, Mike Dixon. We'll forget him. Donovan Razor Ruddock.
Good win, but he was blunt. He was blunted by that time. Mike Tyson blunted the Razor.
I'm not asking about who did what. I'm asking puncher, yes or no? Puncher, yes or no?
Yeah, he was a puncher.
Right, next. He could punch and knock people at world level.
Yeah.
Tony Tucker, puncher, yes or no?
No.
What? Tony Tucker wasn't a puncher?
He was a decent puncher.
No.
Look at his KO percentage, man.
Who did he knock out?
Buster Douglas.
Come on, don't lie. Are you trying to be funny?
Yeah, he did knock out Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas is terrible. He used to get knocked out all the time. What are you talking about?
Nah,
he gets knocked out all the time in his fights. What are you talking about? Buster Douglas was a world-class chin.
Tony Tucker only lost one fight coming into that fight with Lennox Lewis. He had lost against Tyson. That was it. Nobody else.
Yeah, but he wasn't a world-class puncher. He was a boxer. He was a good. He could fight, but he was a world-class puncher.
Tucker could hit, man.
Nah, he wasn't. He could hit, but he wasn't a concussive thing. World-class puncher. That's
he could punch. You know, he could punch, man. He could punch pretty good.
I just watched a highlight on Cleveland Williams. Yeah, he's alright. He was okay.
All right, Frank Bruno.
Puncher, but
what world class? He wasn't a world class puncher.
No, he never not. Yeah. You see,
all right,
he wasn't a world class puncher. He could if he wasn't not that Oliver McCall. Huh?
Oliver McCall.
What world class? Nah, he wasn't world class puncher.
Lionel Butler.
I don't know who that is.
Tommy Morrison.
Huh?
See, to me, this is awkward to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice. Not answer the question. Like who?
Wait,
Tommy
Morrison. Was he a puncher? Yes or no?
Tommy Morrison.
Yes.
Nah, he wasn't, man. Nah, he wasn't.
Why not?
Because he lost against Ray Mercer. Anyone he stepped up against, and the people he fought against, they were shot by then. Come on.
Ray Mercer had the great chin, man. Don't say that.
Yeah, but then again, Morrison got knocked out by Bent. Was Michael Bent in a round?
Yeah,
but it was Michael Ben.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You got to put Morrison in perspective.
Look, they weren't. You ask them straight up and down. No, they're not. That's it. You ask me, I'm telling you, bro. No, they're not.
Is Ray Mercer a puncher?
Ray Mercer.
Yes, of course he was.
Right, okay.
Look at this
Oliver
Morrison. Oliver McCall.
In a rematch.
What about him?
Puncher.
Nah. No, yeah. I have to say, yeah.
What about well, we're going on to
Henry Akinwande.
No, he wasn't a puncher.
He was a puncher. He wasn't a puncher.
No, he wasn't.
Andrew Galotta.
Nah, he wasn't a puncher, man.
Right, now I'm going to mention this name. Don't tell me Lewis ain't got a chin. Shannon Briggs.
Yeah, he could punch, man.
Yeah, who did he knock out? Who did Shannon Briggs knock out? Who did Shannon Briggs knock out?
Didn't he knock someone else? He knocked the guy to win the world title.
What, Lakovic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Zelko Mavrovic.
Who's that?
I thought it was a decent.
That was a hard fight. That was a really hard fight for Lennox, you know.
That was I thought Zelko Mavrovic was a bad man. I thought he was real good. I thought he'd have done well.
He did do well. That was a really hard fight, boy. That fight was tough, boy.
And that guy could take a shot.
Yeah, he could. Lennox had to gut that one out, boy. Good fight.
Yeah. Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, he'd have to go down as a puncher.
Michael Grant.
Yeah, Michael Grant could hit. He could hit. He could hurt you.
Yeah, who did he knock out, though? Who did Michael Grant knock out?
He knocked out, who's the guy before he Lewis? He had a good
What,
war.
Galata?
Yeah, he had a war with Galata, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Galata's hard, man. Galata's not no easy bum. He can't, but you get me, he's not a puncher now. I guess he's not a puncher.
David Tua.
Yep, he's a puncher, mate.
Rackman.
He's a puncher.
Mike Tyson.
Yep, he's a puncher. Why are you going so far away, Ingram? I can't hear you.
Sorry. Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he's a puncher.
Vitaly Klitschko.
Yeah, he's a puncher.
Now, I'm going to ask you the question. If these guys are supposedly punchers and Lewis had a weak chin, then Lewis should not have fought them guys. Because
that ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't got nothing to do. Listen, that's not going to do with heart and stuff like that. I'm saying when he gets catched, he goes. My point is anytime he ever got caught and he never recovered, then he was doomed. That's it.
Yeah, he was still a great heavyweight. He just didn't have the greatest chin.
When he gets catched, he's doomed. That's it.
Tag him fully, he'd go.
Yeah, when he gets caught, he's done.
Well, in that case, you could say the same about Mike Tyson.
No.
Well,
No. Mike Tyson. Hold on. No, you said something. I've got to answer. You said it. I've got to answer. Tyson was always getting beaten by an accumulation of punches. He didn't get chinned by one shot.
He never got knocked out.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you both a question.
Got knocked down.
Name one fight Mike Tyson got knocked down in and one fight.
No, that's a different question from what you're saying. We're talking about chins.
No, because wait. Lennox Lewis got knocked out and he never got off the floor and beat anybody. And neither did Mike Tyson.
What, off the floor?
Yeah. Look, Tyson never got off the floor and beat anybody, and Lennox never got off the floor and beat anybody.
Yeah, but how much times did Tyson go on the floor in his peak?
Yeah, exactly. How many times did he go down?
When he got beat by Holyfield.
That wasn't his peak.
That wasn't his peak.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah, that was the one fight.
That's the one fight. That's it.
If you're saying he can't take a punch, you need to go and see the two Razor Ruddock fights.
No, I'm not suggesting Mike can't take a punch. We're not talking about that. I would say Mike was a great on-top fighter.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Look at the Razor Ruddock fight. That's not true.
He wasn't on top of Razor Ruddock, mate.
That's not true. That went back and forth. Right. Yeah.
Back and forth. Let me tell you something, Ingram, yeah? Your point is flawed. Yeah, your point is flawed. When Lewis gets caught, he gets taken out. And when I mean taken out, right, people need to understand between knockout and knockdown. See, Mike Tyson got knocked down, yeah, in his fights. He never got knocked out. Even Lewis, he knocked him down. Tyson was just resting on the floor. Then
let me ask you a question.
When Lewis went against Rutman, he got knocked out.
Yeah, but he didn't
he got knocked out clean.
Oliver McCall, he didn't get knocked out against Oliver
McCall. The McCall fight, did he get knocked out clean?
No,
he didn't. He got knocked down. He got up.
And he got up, and the referee stopped the fight on him.
I don't know. I think the fight should have continued. I'm the only one who says that.
No, it shouldn't have been continued.
What do you say about that? What do you say about Ingram?
I think the fight should have continued.
There you go, Ingram. High five there. Should have continued.
Wait. That's a WBC champion, right? You're a world champion. You got to at least get a chance to defend your title.
That's right.
Give you a chance to defend the title.
All right, Ingram. Do you agree with when Zab Judah got knocked down against Costa? You think that fight should have continued?
No.
But why is he? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
You're contradicting yourself there. Hey, come on now. You're contradicting yourself there. Because that fight should continue.
Listen, Zab was having a conversation, right, with the referee, right, when he went down, yeah? He was having a conversation with the referee, and he had no control of his legs. He was skating all around the ring.
And neither did Lennox. Lennox didn't have no control of his legs.
Lewis got up and he fell down. He fell on the referee.
His legs were wobbling everywhere.
We're the same thing. It's the same thing.
No. Go back and look at the Judah fight, man. Pull up the Judah fight, man.
No. We done.
Pull up the Judah fight, man.
We done commentary already. We done commentary already. And listen, what I'm saying to you is that my point is they're both basically the same. I believe both of them should have continued.
No, they both should have been stopped. You see, that's where I know I'm right, because you see, you're both conflicted on both of them, and I think both of them should have been stopped. Yeah.
Me, I'm
no. You think. No, you think both of them should have continued.
Yeah.
Ingram thinks one should go on, and Ingram thinks the other should have been stopped.
I don't know why Ingram's conflicting, because England should.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna clear this out. Was Zab Judah champion at the time?
Yes, he was.
If he was champion, he should be given a chance to continue.
There you go. Thank you. That's what I said.
So you don't think neither fight should have been stopped?
No.
That what you're saying now, Ingram?
However, Junior's condition, if you look at the way he was when he went down...
Now, Ingram, you can't keep changing the criteria. Do you think both fights should be stopped or not?
Ingram, you have to be honest.
Yeah,
man, you know,
yeah. You're a politician, man. Ingram, I'm going to get you a job for the Conservative Party.
None of those fights should have been stopped.
Thank you, Ingram.
Because as a champion, you should be able to defend yourself.
That's right. Hands fired. That's what I'm saying.
So them fights shouldn't have been stopped.
And the two of them was, and you know why, Ingram? The two of them was protesting adamantly.
So?
Yeah.
So what?
So what? That's why I feel.
So every time a fighter protests adamantly, he shouldn't be stopped. That's what you're saying. That is what you're saying, man.
This is a fact, right? This is the point, right? If you let Lewis continue that fight, there's the theory about his chin wouldn't persist all the way until the end of his career. If you let Zab finish that fight, the thing about his chin wouldn't have consisted. It would have been either he would have got flattened out completely, right, or they continue. But because for the whole of their career, that's all they're on. You got nothing about Kostu. You got nothing about. You not got nothing this guy. You got nothing about that guy. Like Amir Khan now, he's constantly trying to fight the chin thing. He's constantly trying to fight, and
you think the fight against Garcia should have continued?
What? Amir Khan?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought he should have continued.
Boy.
He should have got a chance to be finished off. He should have got a chance to be finished off.
This is the end of our boxing podcast from the North Middlesex Hospital, where where Ingram and Errol Jarrett gets fighters. Put in comatose situations, boy. You guys, you just destroy fighters' lives.
Listen. Let me say something. In the old school, yeah, they said the only way a champion should go out is on his back and lay there. That's in the old school. When I watched Jack Dempsey versus Jeff Willard, that's what they say. They say the only time the champion should finish is on his back, laying down. That's it. And I believe that's better for you, laying down your back, being knocked out, than being beat up like Mildred Taylor for how many rounds and be finished off. So that's what I'm saying to you. If you're gonna let them continue. If they want to lose their prime, then let them continue, innit? All you're doing is prolonging the beating. Look what happened to Vuk and the Klitschko. Look how much beating that Vuk. Vuk will never be the same again.
Well, it depends how much roids he can get in his body.
Yeah, true that. He might get something to stick something in his neck.
Wow. Yo, I tell you what, man. This is going to be part 1. We're going to pick this up about fights getting stopped early next time we get into it, because I'm going to have to hit the road. You know what I mean?
That sounds good. I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, we'll pick it up.
Today's Saturday. What's coming on today? Any fights on today?
I'm not even too sure.
I think maybe there's some fights tonight. I think.
Should be some fights. That fight yesterday was a stinker, man.
Oh, God, man. Wow, that card
was terrible. I fell asleep. That fight was so terrible, man.
I think Rob Frankel and Jermaine White are fighting tonight.
Who's that?
I haven't got a clue who they are, man. And I'm not going to...
if you want to know some news, Salita is back.
Who's Salita? The heavyweight?
The guy who Khan beat up. Salido.
Yeah.
He's not fighting Mikey Garcia.
No, he's fighting Camacho Jr.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Camacho Jr.,
Camacho Jr.? At what weight?
Yeah, he's back. Why is he back?
What weight is that?
I'll tell you. Hold on.
He's fighting in his dad's name, yeah?
Rico Ramos is fighting next week, you know.
Yeah.
Who?
Rico Ramos.
Okay.
You know Rico Ramos, he lost to get Guerrero Rigondeaux. Just like Rigondeaux.
Okay. Yeah, he's fighting on the same bill as Zab Jr. and Danny Garcia.
All right.
There ain't no good fights all the way until Stevie Forbes is still fighting.
If Forbes is still fighting, yeah?
Yeah, he's fighting against Johnny Perez, junior welterweight. This January the 12th. Frankie Gavin's fighting Jason.
I told everybody that Kareem Mayfield was going to beat up Steve Forbes. No, man. No. Man, beat him up.
Orlando Solis is fighting Mikey Garcia, bro. Okay. He's fighting him on January 19th.
Yeah, I want to see that fight. I want to see that fight.
How do you think Mikey Garcia looks all right, but Orlando Solis is a beast, bro. Golovkin Risotto's on that undercard of that. Can you believe that? How could that be? So Golovkin and Risotto are...
That's a big bill, bro.
Nah, but that don't make no sense. Like, because they're fighting for Salito's WBO title.
When's that, next week?
No, January 19th.
Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I've got a particular call. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I've got to be out of here anyway, so I'm going to split here. You know what I mean?
Romo Martinez is fighting Juan Carlos Bogo.
All right.
That's a big card, you know, in New York.
Listen, guys, I'm going to have to cut.
Go.
All right, Beats.
Errol, take care.
All right,
Ingram,
peace, man.
peace.